Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bud Herzog Stadium tonight for your matchup against the Lee Summit Tigers and the North Kansas City Hornets. So, starting off, the Lee Summit Tigers are 1-4, and the North Kansas City Hornets are 3-2. This is a conference game for Suburban Red.
Indeed. Hi, welcome everybody. This is Elaine McDonald, and I'm here with Nolan Strickland, and he and I are here for the very first time calling a football game, so bear with us. Our regular crew is taking a break and having a really good time down there with the loud crowd because they are seniors, and we kind of wanted them to kind of go ahead and enjoy their last homecoming with their friends. So bear with us as we take you on what we hope is going to be a positive win. And I thought I heard Nolan say, oh my gosh, 3-2 North Kansas City, 1-4 Lee Summit Tigers. We definitely need a win, don't you think, Nolan?
Yes, absolutely. A win here would swing momentum, helping us hopefully mount more wins as we can get closer to the playoffs and look for a better playoff seed.
Yeah, speaking of the playoffs, Nolan and I, we've been trying to do our research here in the last couple of days. Oddly enough, with a 1-4 record, the Tigers are tied for second in the Suburban Red Conference. So, yeah, that's one thing that we're pretty surprised about. We're getting ready to go ahead and kick off the ball, start off the game. So we really need this win. Park Hill South is 1-0. North Kansas City's 2-0 in the conference. We're 1-0, and then Staley and Central and Oak Park rounded out was 0-2. So, looks like who's got the ball, Nolan? What do we got here?
Starting us off, we will have a North Kansas City ball with the kickoff from the Tigers. As the kicker boosts that one up. And he will kneel that for a touchback.
First and 10 for the Hornets from the 20.
All right, so from what I could gather in the few couple days that we were trying to get some research going on here, North Kansas City is definitely, from what I've been told, more of a running team. Would this be accurate?
Agreed, yes. They're a very run-heavy team that does have the threat of the pass and will mix that in very occasionally with the threat of the deep ball. Many key receivers, but their main game is on the ground. As the players line up here.
Just keep trying.
Three receivers out wide. Snap is up. That'll be a run, left side, and he is stopped at the 25.
Okay, I'm wondering if that happens to be one of their star running. Yes, Jalen Fryer. I thought I heard Jim Melody say that. He is one of their best players on the team, and he is definitely going to try and run that up the middle pretty much all night. I guess their passing game is so-so, but not necessarily as good as Martinez, who sadly, unfortunately, is out for this game. So here we go.
Tigers looking to make a stop here.
Looks like it's 2nd and 10.
Backfield is stacked. That'll be,
oh my gosh,
ball's loose. Flags are out.
Oh my gosh, that was a melee. All the kiddos coming out there to try to see who can grab that ball.
Tigers pointing their way. See the official call.
Recovered by North Kansas City.
And that'll be a North Kansas City ball. They recovered it. Hopefully the Tigers can keep that up.
Well, I don't
Bit
know
of
what
a
to tell you.
mishap there on the handoff. Not very often that happens for this North Kansas City running team.
Okay, 3rd and 10. They're going to try it again.
4 receivers. Jet sweep to the left side, and he is stopped, pushed out of bounds at about the 25.
That was the senior, Keelan Powell, number 2, at least according to my, although I thought, looks like he said it was Jelani Murray. But it looks like that was number 2, but clearly my roster is off just a smidge. But that's okay. That means that we have an opportunity at this point to really get some points on the board first. And I thought you had told me earlier that one of our players was saying we need to score first.
Yes. Looks like they will be punting here. Ball is up. Short punt. Just across midfield. And the Tigers will just let that one be touched there.
Oh my gosh, what great field position. Okay, Nolan had talked earlier that Benassi is coming in to fill in for Martinez, who sadly fractured his foot last week in the game, although he ended up finishing the game. So here comes Benassi. We're at the 50, or 49, I should say, correct?
Yes, 49.
On our own 49. And let's see what we are going to see here.
Tigers need a very strong drive here. If they can start off this offense very powerful and get a good lead on this team, I believe it'll put the Tigers in a very momentum spot. Ooh, almost caught, just out of the reach.
Pass ball is incomplete. Second and 10.
That'll be 2nd and 10.
Taking the picture.
Tigers looking like they'll be starting out with a pass offense, seeing what they can get going in the air. But that backfield is very good with Devin Andrews back there. Running game is versatile. Alex Benassi looking like a natural back there. Did play a little bit of quarterback. Takes a snap.
Definitely. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. He just almost threw an interception. When he threw that ball, as I was watching it, it looked like he was just trying to just get a little bit, not enough like mustard on it, but as a result, it was like a softer pass, and that allowed the North Kansas City defender to almost grab that ball.
Yeah, that's a good
play. He would have been gone.
Defense. He
would have been gone.
That was a pick six. Good play there on the defense, though. Just a little screen pass trying to dump it out. It'll be 3rd and 10. We'll see what Alex Benassi can get started.
Oops, sorry.
Receiver in motion. Option pass. Moving along. And it'll be stopped for about a gain of 6.
Benassi's pass is caught by number 20.
That'll bring up about a 4th and 4.
Yeah, and Landon is coming back from an injury, concussion protocol, so he's going to have to fill in for Benassi, who was the first tight end, but now he's taking Benassi's spot, and looks like we are not going to go ahead and pick up that first down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Punt team is out on the field. North Kansas City back there to receive the punt. We'll see if they can get a little bit better of a punt. Little low snap. Good punt.
Is that Max?
Oh, and it will roll into the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
I believe Max was punting that ball. Would you agree?
I do believe that is Max. Kansas City will start with the ball on their 20, seeing if they can get a better drive than that first drive they started off with. Both teams just looking to start the offense.
Okay, so a little disappointing for the first time out. Basically, 3 and out. And now, yeah. So we need to go ahead and stop them at this point. J.J. Johnson,
run up the middle, and he is brought down after just a short game. That was a good stop there on the defense. Tigers showing that they can stop this run, and it will be a game that they need to pass and run, not just run the ball.
2nd down and 6.
It'll be 2nd and 6.
Thank you, Mr. Melody, for helping us. And McGovern was the one on the stop there.
Run bounced out to the right side. It'll be stopped after a short gain. Looks like they are just short of the first down.
Jermaine House with the carry. Tackle by number 12, Xander Hall.
Xander Hall there on the tackle. He's a key asset to that Tigers defense. Has lots of tackles this season. Having a great season.
Okay, we kind of need to
North Kansas City looking for their play. Looks like they'll go with just one man in the backfield. 3 receivers out wide. Sorry, 4.
Oh, that looked like
the offsides on the Tigers.
Yeah. I should have brought my binoculars because my readers are definitely not helping me in this situation. Just saying that from an old teacher.
Against the Tigers. 1st and 10.
Looks like I can't tell. Is that 56 or 65? Is that 56?
I think it is.
Travis Held, maybe? Or that's not Caden Sixcolor for sure. I could tell if that was him. It might be Travis Held. I could be wrong. Seriously, I need to bring some binoculars next time. That would definitely help.
Yes. They'll stick with the run. Running back power.
Comes penalty.
Flag out.
I can't hear.
Tackle was made by 51. Shalib Hamoud.
Yeah.
Figure it out. Maybe move this down just a little bit.
North Kansas City is there moving back.
Calls chop block against the Hornets.
Chop block called against the Hornets. Hornets showing that run is trying to get started here.
Can I have you move down just a little bit?
Coming out in the same set. Receiver is in motion.
Yeah, it looks like we have 2 wides. Oh, now we have three wide receivers set. Good Lord.
And that'll be another.
Okay, you got to give credit to North Kansas City. So J.J. Johnson, quarterback, must be doing something with his count to kind of give him offsides and go ahead and get these yards right back.
Indeed.
So, indeed, the Tigers are going to need to go ahead and just calm down for a hot minute. Okay, let him do what he needs to do as far as a quarterback and stop jumping offsides. You're giving him 3 points.
That is 3 penalties in a row.
I mean, yards. I said points. I told you it's going to be entertaining, friends.
Like tight end in motion.
Okay. Oh, bad snap. Okay. Oh, my gosh.
Deep ball launched.
Oh, that's a flag. That is definitely a flag. I hate to say it. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That was definitely, there was no doubt.
Trying to get a little too handy there, trying to prevent that reception there. Just going to be short and get flagged. We'll see what the final decision is here.
It seems to me, having watched a couple of the plays from, the last 4 or 5 games, it seems like the Tigers have a tendency to have quite a few penalties that are not necessary, basically. That was a wordy way of saying we get penalized a lot and we shoot ourselves in the foot.
A lot of free yards, yes. That has been an issue this year. Hopefully we'll stop. See what the decision is here.
So is it that they are conversing? I looked down for a hot minute and I didn't see.
Yes, I think they're trying to figure out where they're going to mark the ball at. Tigers already back there looking like they are signifying that the ball should be moved back there, but...
Okay, so while we're waiting, let's go ahead and anticipate what we think the Tigers should do to, one, prevent a run from Fryer, who was their number 1 running back, or from J.J. Johnson. My understanding, Max and I had a conversation today in 7th hour, and he was giving me kind of the lowdown, and he was like, okay, Ms. McDonald, we can compete against this team. And he was saying, yes, they are definitely a run team. So it appears to me that they probably should be prepared for the rush. What do you think?
That is what makes this North Kansas City offense so scary, as they have lots of opportunities to run the ball, and then they can throw a deep ball on you. Very, very hard offense to go against, as that ball will be moved up, and that penalty against Tigers will stand. That puts the North Kansas City Hornets on the 40-yard line for the Tigers.
Okay, so again, I'm learning. I mean, I watch a lot of football, but not enough to commentate. And I'm looking. Looks like we just have a 1 safety set up here. Yes. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so does that mean it's going to be, or they think or anticipate it's probably going to be a run?
Most likely, yes. If there's only 1 safety deep, they're anticipating the run. As the ball will move back.
Okay, folks, we are going back and forth here. I am confused.
I believe they overturned that. Oh, they're going back up. They can't make up their minds here.
We're doing a little seesaw action. He must be counting. I think he's trying to get the actual real hash.
The penalty happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
And get very precise. So okay, it looks like that was. I mean, that's 10 yards. That could be a deal breaker for North Kansas City. So I'm not going to shy away from that. I think that's. I mean, if you're a Tiger fan, which of course we are.
Yes.
We want that ball to go a little further back.
You do like to see that.
So
it'll be 1st and 10 for the 1st and 6, for the Hornets.
On what? On our 48? Does that sound about right?
Yes. That
on Tigers 48?
Yes.
Okay. 1 safety set here.
Snap
another high snap.
To the right side. Escapes a tackle, but is brought down. And that'll be blown dead. That should be a loss of 2 on the play.
Which the Tigers were ready for that one. They clearly are watching their film, and they know that Fryer is their number 1 rusher. So it looks like they're kind of zeroing in on him.
Completely agree. The Tigers' run defense has been holding up very well. So to this run-heavy offense, which we've seen. North Kansas City will come out in the same set. Sort of an I formation there with 2 receivers out.
Oh, almost got him again.
To the left side, and he will be brought up. Very good defense there for about a gain of 1 or 2 yards.
Tackle was made by number 31, Jimmy Montgomery.
Jimmy Montgomery on the tackle there.
That's his 2nd tackle, solo tackle. You'll probably need to be notating those. I'm going to say McGovern, and so far we got 2.
Yeah.
Dad teaches here at Lee Summit High, so I'm sure he's proud
Varsity
of
wrestling
his
coach.
boy. Yes, absolutely. And McGovern, for those of you who don't know, he also does wrestle and is actually has he gone to state?
He has.
Yeah. So look at
good.
him on the mat, on the field, making a difference.
Bit of a more spread out formation
Yeah.
for North Kansas City here. Snap
Third
and pass.
and 8.
Just sailed over the head of number 7 for North Kansas City.
Okay, I mean, I have to give kudos to the Tigers right now. I mean, they have been able to shut down the rush, and they just batted down that pass, which, by the way, Max was saying that he was of the mindset that their quarterback wasn't as good of a quarterback as what we have in Benassi or Martinez, meaning that the throwing it wasn't going to be as positive necessarily as far as yardage. Let's hope that continues for the rest of the day.
Yes.
You remember, were you here when there sadly, was it last weekend or the weekend before, of that 99-yard rush back on the other team? I think was it North, I think?
Good punt there by North Kansas.
Oh, he almost downed it on the one,
yeah.
but
That will be a touchback for the Tigers,
Yeah.
putting the ball on their 20-yard line.
okay, so bear with us. We've got a big old pole or the wall right in our eyesight, so we're going to try and watch the monitor and be able to get you guys through this process. Looks like the team is huddling up. I mean, some of the coaches and giving them, the players, what they need to know to make sure that we can get this offense on the board. We need some points.
Yes, a good offensive drive here would bring momentum very heavily on the Tigers, starting the game off strong as this is only their second drive on offense.
Okay, I think I need to see Benassi be a little bit more assertive. I feel like, he might be nervous, as anyone would be.
Hand off up the middle for about a gain of 2 from Devin Andrews.
Okay. Yeah, we need Devin. Now, the problem is going to be tonight that the defensive 4 for North Kansas City is one of the best in the city.
Agreed,
Let's be
yes.
honest.
Oh, yeah.
So that's going to be the problem. Devin is a great running back, as we know, but he's going up against these big, huge they are huge. Is that number 97, Dominique Orange?
I believe so.
Who is like 300 pounds.
Receiver in motion there. Jet sweep to the right side as he will be tackled for just a short gain.
Oh.
Josh Manning with the carry.
Josh Manning on the carry there. We'll see. We'll hear his name a lot as he is a very, very talented receiver. For
Yeah,
this side.
he's super versatile.
Agreed.
Super versatile.
Yes.
I'm wondering if they're a little gun shy about having Benassi throw, honestly.
I think maybe. It has been a while since Benassi has taken quarterback snaps as he has been thrown into the fray here.
So we are at 3rd and 8.
Receiver in motion. Backfield is stacked now. Pitch to the left side.
Oh, wow.
Very good play there.
That was number 9, Rodney Landis Jr., senior D-back. Yeah, he read that right from the start.
Yes.
I mean, and his speed, for those of you who are watching, I was like, oh, I was hoping that he would be able to round the corner there, but it didn't quite happen.
As the punt will come out for the Tigers.
Yeah, this is unfortunate. We need to see a little bit more positiveness moving down the field, not punting.
Yes. Very defensive game so far.
This is Max. Right.
I have a glare. See if we can get this ball out of Tiger territory. Just a short punt. Barely down to the, looks like what's the 33. Tigers 33.
It's like deja vu. Seems like we've been here already. Meaning, great field position. Then we had that flurry of,
First and 10 for the Hornets with the
penalties,
32-yard line.
which brought him to the 40. And so basically they're gaining another 5 yards.
Yes. We'll need the Tigers to come up with clutch defense here as the Hornets have very good field positioning already. Just on the Tigers' 35-yard line. 31-yard line, sorry. North Kansas City comes out. See what set they run. Looks a little bit more spread out this time as they have 3 receivers wide, 1 in the backfield. Receiver in motion. Will be a pass. Shot up. And that was
Oh,
a touchdown
my
for
goodness.
North Kansas
Okay,
City.
so that was a pretty good throw. I'm not going to say by J.J. Johnson. I mean, that was a 30. That was a 30-yard pass, and they had totally burned our defender.
Very good route there by the receiver. Got open, made it an easy throw for the quarterback. Got open, did his job, and brought it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, and from what I could tell, Melody was just saying that it was Chase Porter, sophomore wide receiver, who went in for 6. So not a good scene necessarily for Tiger fans.
And that kick will be up, and that kick will be good.
Yeah, that is Kale Williams with the extra point. So we are now already in the hole, and this is what we do not want to see is our pass defense is not stellar.
No, our pass defense needs to hold up a little better, which is so versatile about this North Kansas City offense. They have that run threat, but then there is that threat of the pass, which as you can see just there was very good and was a very good play and was left open. That'll make it 7-0 for the North Kansas City Hornets. Lots of time to play left in this game, though. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in this first quarter.
Well, I mean, I guess it went by fairly quickly if you're a North Kansas City Hornet fan.
Yes.
Yeah. So what do the Tigers need to do here?
I believe the Tigers need to get a offensive drive going, move down the field, get that ball onto North Kansas City territory, and make the defense of North Kansas City feel some pressure, which would be very nice if Jeffrey Johnson could get a nice return. He's very, very fast, has shown that he has the potential to take these kicks back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think we need to stop. They are shutting down the rush. So we're going to have to take some chances, and they don't even need to be bombs. Well, how about like a 5-yard, little pass here and there to just get your 10 yards. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, man.
Brought up.
One trip up, and he would have been gone.
There's
Excellent.
that speed we were talking about. He almost had that one busted for about a 100-yard touchdown. Or no, that'd be like a 90-yard touchdown.
Yeah, so typically, according to Max Preps, he is definitely he's got 271 yards. He averages 33.9 yards on a return like that. So this should not be surprising for us to see that from Jeffrey. Good for him. Let's see what we can do with this field position.
4 receivers out wide for the Tigers here. Devin Andrews in the backfield. See what the Tigers can get started here. Snaps up, handoff to Devin Williams.
Oh, my word.
Misses the first tackle, but is brought up just about the yard of scrimmage.
I'm telling you, we're going to have to. They are reading us. They know that we are going to go ahead and run that ball.
Agreed, yes.
We've got to do something tricky, something different that they're not expecting. So I think we're trying to fake them with all the, the 4 wideouts. You know what I mean? Like, oh, yeah, we're gonna pass, but then they don't. Oh, Lordy. Here we go. Oh, it's Benassi's first throw.
To 11.
Okay. Sorry about that, kids. I got a little excited. Just a little excited.
Amazing catch there by number 11, David.
That was David.
Dossett.
Okay. Teacher moment right here. David is in my API, and I have to say that I'm pretty proud of that boy. Go, David Dossett. Good for you.
That puts the ball on the North Kansas City side.
And good for Benassi for throwing.
Yes,
Doing something different, and it reaped some benefits here.
That has to give Benassi confidence going into these next plays. Devin Andrews in motion. The play is blown dead. We'll see what flags are on the play at around the 35. That'll be a false start against the Tigers, moving the Tigers back 5 yards.
Oh.
You hate to see that after a big play like that, just getting flagged for those yards that you just gained. Even though it's only 5 yards, that matters, especially in a game like this, down 7. You need all the yards you can get.
I agree. David Dossett, for those of you who are interested, about 54 yards so far total this year. He averages about 27 yards per game whenever he gets the ball.
And he will be brought up.
Yeah, I'm telling you, friends, they are onto us for the rush defense. They're going to have to find a way. Our O-line, basically, needs to start, as Max Weissner was telling me earlier, that they need to move their feet earlier this week.
It'll be 3rd and 16 for the Tigers. Looks like they most likely will be passing here. They have what appears to be 3 receivers out wide. Receiver in motion, Josh Manning. Fake, Handoff up the middle. Devin Andrews makes a good track there, but is brought down.
Yeah.
First down.
Surely they're not setting up for a field goal here for a fourth down.
Looks like the offense will stay out on the field.
Oh, wow, they're going to go for it. Wow, good for them. Okay, so it's 4th and 11. What do we think here? Are we passing?
If I was in this situation, I would be looking for a pass, single out our receivers, try and get that one-on-one matchup, see what our receivers and let them work and get that open matchup. Look for a ball that'll get us at least a first down, maybe more. But my thoughts right now would be just get that first down, as it is crucial.
Absolutely, and especially, oh, wait a minute. Why is it 3rd and 11?
Looks like they switched it back to 3rd down. They must have had the counts wrong.
Well, our line judge folks were faking me out.
Empty back set.
Oh.
That one is into the turf.
Well, and it was almost picked off, honestly. It was almost picked off because it fell right there in front of number 2. That is Keelan Powell, senior D-back. So he was reading Benassi, it seemed.
The punt team will come on here for the Tigers. Looking for a good punt here to pin the North Kansas City Hornets back deep in their own territory. We'll see if the Tigers can get a good field positioning here for the defense. Let that defense work, which has been pretty solid tonight so far against the run. Just 1:04 left in this first quarter. As that punt is up. Good punt.
Oh!
And it'll
Unlucky
just go
bounce.
into the end zone. That'll be Hornets ball on their 20-yard line.
All righty. Well, we've got, about a minute left in the first quarter. Stay tuned for a quick lowdown of what we think are the, keys of the game. That Coach Eric Thomas is really key on whenever he kind of talks to his players, and he does this little, spreadsheet chart. And we're going to go ahead and talk to you about a couple of what he calls the game battles. Stay tuned for that here in about a minute.
Snap
oh my gosh, another bad
in the
snap.
Backfield, and North Kansas City will recover that ball.
Okay, something's going on with the center and J.J. Johnson. I'm not sure what's going on. That is the 3rd high snap.
Yes.
That's a concern, I would think, for me if I were a head coach.
Struggling tonight.
2nd down and 19.
Okay, I like those numbers.
Yeah, 2nd and 19, very good for the Tigers defense here. The players on the sideline trying to hype the crowd up, as this is a very good opportunity for the Tiger to get a good stop here. A safety isn't the possibility here, as we could get that 2 points, get the ball back. North Kansas City with 3 receivers.
Looks like they're trying
wide.
to draw him off sides. Look at him.
Uh-huh.
He's trying to draw him off sides.
Pass. Ball
Okay, turn around, turn around.
One-on-one coverage. And that ball will be incomplete. Very good defense there by number 17 for the Tigers, Max Cates.
Wow. Is he, forgive me if I'm wrong or here, so that's a junior, so is he a sophomore? Is that, am I reading that correctly? 2024?
Yes.
Good for him.
3rd and 19 now for the North Kansas City Hornets. Very good opportunity for the defense here.
Now the loud crowd is kind of getting big. It's getting loud, hence the name. Loud crowd.
North Kansas City, 4 receivers out wide. Most likely will be a pass here, as they don't want to get that run stopped and have a long 4th down. They will hand it off up the middle, and that ball,
it did.
good run, but it will not be enough to get the first down, and that will be about 4th and 12.
Tackle was by number 4.
Tigers showing that they can stop that run, and the run.
Okay, end of the first quarter. Alrighty. Well, here we are. We're going to switch. End of the first quarter. Score is 7-0 North Kansas City. So Let's just focus on 2 of these game battles. If we were kind of to say who won, basically, obviously the team or the score is North Kansas City. You know, the red zone battle won by North Kansas City because they scored.
I would agree, yes. I believe that North Kansas City has had more offense this game so far, as they have just been farther along in the Tigers' territory. Tigers' defense not playing bad, however, just lots of penalties, flacking this defense, holding them down.
Yeah, and I mean, if we had to talk about a big play, I think it would have to be that 30-yarder from J.J. Johnson to Porter to be the difference. And again, we had talked about how our pass defense is not as stellar as we would want it to be, but hopefully they're going to step up here in the second quarter and shut that down.
Yes, our secondary has a couple injuries, leaving a couple players out. One key player, Malachi Mitchell, out with concussion protocol. He is a key part of that Tigers secondary. North Kansas City will take the field.
Oh my goodness, bless these little hearts.
4th and 12 now. North Kansas City punt team is out. Devin Andrews deep, looking to receive that punt. See if he can get a return on this one. Bring that ball into North Kansas City territory. Good punt. Devin will return it. Makes a man miss and is just brought out.
North Kansas City was up there like white on rice, honestly. They were up there pretty fast.
Yeah.
Good coverage on special teams are North Kansas City Hornets. But Tigers do have some good field position here again.
Yes.
We need to connect here with, I think, why don't we try again with David Dossett or Josh Manning and try for at least a 10 to 15 yarder.
I agree. I think seeing a little bit more pass-heavy offense tonight would be very good, as it has shown it can be very good with that that clutch catch from David Dossett.
And Josh Manning, too. Remember that over at West, I was actually right there in the end zone when he did that tiptoe catch in the end zone. So, I mean, let's go ahead and take advantage of that.
Looks like 3 receivers wide for the Tigers, 1 man in the backfield.
Oh, my gosh.
A little pitch. Benassi's hit.
Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not sure if those at home saw the same thing that I did, but it almost looked like when he tried to shuffle that pass to Devin possibly, it looked like it went right into North Kansas City Hornets' hands.
Yeah, it did look like it just went into the fray of players there. All of them were on that ball very quickly. It'll be about 2nd and 10, 2nd and 11. Another 3 receiver set out here. On 2nd down, see what the Tigers can start rolling here. Looking for a pass, dump off to Devin Andrews, makes a man miss, and gains about 4 yards there on the run, on the pass.
Every little bit helps. So, I mean, 4 yards here, 5 yards here, you only need 10 yards in 4 downs, which seems like not very much, but if you've got a really tough defense here with North Kansas City in their front 4, that's proving to be a little bit more difficult than what Tigers probably anticipated today.
Absolutely, and you saw in that last play as Benassi did not have a lot of time to throw that ball, as that D-line was on him very, very quickly, having to get that ball out quickly, which he did successfully there, very well. Doing well with this very, very, very well experienced D-line.
I'll be right back.
Benassi looking to pass, ball is up in the air, and that ball will be caught just on the 10-yard line. Very good catch there. Flags are out. Seeing what's going on here with field positioning, the referees will come together and see what that was. This would be a very, very, very crucial catch for the Tigers, putting them in very good field positioning here. Swaying the momentum would be very good and key here with a touchdown, tying the game, making it a new game. And it looks like that will be pass interference against the Hornets. That gives the Tigers very good field positioning and converts it to 1st down. Tigers on just the 29-yard line. Under the 30-yard line of that North Kansas City team. This is the offensive break I think the Tigers need here. This could be very, very clutch.
Now what happened?
Stack set here for the Tigers. Man in motion. It is handed off. Jet sweep. Can he get to the edge? He gets to the edge. Makes a man miss. Very, very good footwork there. Making men miss. Jeffrey Johnson there. Very, very quick and elusive. Makes him very hard to tackle there. Looks like that was about a gain of 2 or 3 yards there. Tigers set up. Looks like we'll have 3 receivers out. 3 receivers set, 1 man in the backfield. Bit of that I formation. Handoff up the middle, Devin Andrews. And he is stopped. Flag is out on the play.
Another flag.
It looks like that will be just short of the first down. See what they call this penalty here.
Oh, those dreaded penalties for the Tigers have not helped them at all.
I believe we could see a holding or a face mask here. That looks like that is on North Kansas City.
Well, and holding doesn't surprise me because we've talked about that front four. They're doing anything they can to try to open that lane for Devin Andrews. But, we're talking at, someone who's 6'4", 300 pounds. Then we've got Edric Hill on the other side. He's 6'3", 270 pounds. I mean, that's a lot to handle. So, of course, he's going to hold.
Yeah, very big line there. Very physical line for that North Kansas City's defense. Tigers in what looks to be a jumbo set here. No receivers out to the left side. 2 on the right. Will be a pass play. Receivers deep. Look for the deep ball.
Oh, my God. He just threw an interception. Oh, my goodness. Thank goodness. 31. He had it in his hands. I mean, it's Micaiah Williams, who's a junior D-back. That's probably me out there playing football. He truly should have had that ball.
That ball was very.
What was Benassi looking at that point? I'm not
I believe
sure.
He was looking for the end zone shot there. Maybe thinking he was going to cut across the middle. It looked like he turned out towards the right back corner of that end zone.
Maybe a miscommunication.
Yeah, sort of a
his route.
Mm-hmm. He thought he was going to cut in on a slant type route and in.
Well, I couldn't see because the ball.
Pass here.
There it is.
Rifled, and that ball will be incomplete.
Okay.
Almost picked off again there off the tip.
Nolan. 3 times.
Yes.
3 times. I have to think that Benassi might be a little nervous, or like we said earlier, the miscommunication could be coming into play here. They haven't had time. They've only had 4 or 5 days to really kind of nail down this chemistry that they need to have to connect with each other, which they've had with Tino. Or is it Tino?
Yeah.
Is that right? For the first, 5 weeks of the season, they've only had 5 days to connect. So we can't be too harsh on it, but at the same time, my goodness, we don't need to be throwing any interceptions either.
Agreed. Looks like the Tigers will be going for this on their own 31-yard line. 4th and 13 here. Same set as last play. Will be a pass. Looking for that same ball last time. Josh Manning.
Oh.
Just out of bounds. Very, very good try there by Josh Manning.
Yeah, it really was. The throw was just a smidge, obviously, out of bounds. It was like he had enough arch on it, just for Josh Manning to get it, like Josh Manning can. Along with his brothers too. I mean, no mistake that he's as good as he is. But he just led him a little far out of the bounds. That's a shame. So now it looks like North Kansas City is going to get that ball again. What's the yard line?
Their 31-yard line. It'll be.
And we got 10 minutes to go for second half or till halftime.
Score still 0-7. North Kansas City Hornets leading.
Oops, sorry. Milky go like this.
North Kansas City, high snap again. Quarterback scrambling out to the right, looking for a pass. We'll just dump that ball down. That ball will be dropped, incomplete. No gain there. Good defense there by the Tigers, batting that down.
Pass was broken up by number 30, Avion Wallace.
Avion Wallace there on the breakup. dealt with a very, very unfortunate injury of a torn ACL last season. Coming back off of that, he's playing well so far. Definitely, I bet that knee still bugs him a little bit, though, as that is a hard injury to come back from, but he's bouncing back just fine.
Oh, wow, coming off the edge there.
And I believe they blew that one dead.
That's unfortunate. That would have been great to see a sack here as far as, trying to get.
Flag is down. I believe that will be a false start, or not a false start, neutral zone infraction.
Offside.
I was going to say offsides. I knew that one.
Yeah. Looks like the Tigers left just a little early there in hope of getting the quarterback.
Again, another penalty.
Penalties holding this Tiger defense back. Playing well, just penalties killing them. Giving the Hornets free yards, which you don't want to do here with an offense like North Kansas City's. 4 receivers out wide, 1 in the backfield here. It'll be 2nd and 5. See what the Hornets do here. Big of a play. Play is in. Snap taken. Will be a pass. Quick pass, and that will be a first down for the Hornets, putting them in field position of about the 43 on North Kansas City.
So are we doing a prevent defense? I mean, are we doing a zone defense? What are we doing here? I mean, that they're able to kind of get these little tiny increments of this. What North Kansas City is doing, I feel like we should be doing.
Yes. What it looks like we're doing is maybe a man-on-man defense, which is leaving the North Kansas City receivers with those one-on-one matchups, giving their receivers a chance to work and get open and get free like we just saw, getting that quick slant route. Good route by the North Kansas City team. Run.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Back. Very, very good defense there by the Tigers. That ball will be a TFL.
That is what we need to see. Okay, yeah. That'll push them back. That's exactly what we need. That's what that defense needs, is a little bit of pick-me-up to hopefully get North Kansas City off the field as far as their offense, so we can get our offense on there.
Agreed, and that gives us those penalty yards back. Very nice to see there. 3 receivers on the right side, 1 man in the backfield. Looks like North Kansas City will have a man in motion. It'll be a jet sweep, cuts it inside, and is tackled.
Oh, and our defense read that. They really did. Didn't even, I mean, maybe a couple yards, but yeah, that's pretty. I'm impressed. This is a good defensive series, right, so far. Let's go ahead and see if we can hold them here in the 3rd down.
Just a gain of 1 on that last play. 3 receivers out for the North Kansas City team, 1 in the backfield. That loud crowd playing a fact here, getting loud.
Coach is down on the field trying to get the crowd riled up, so it makes it really loud for J.J. Johnson. Oh, my goodness.
Passes up, and that ball will be overthrown.
Oh, thank goodness.
Complete.
That said, I felt like he was, on him, but I thought like Johnson had a really nice, again, arch on the throw, so that I'm not quite sure who that was, honestly. Again, my readers are not able to let me see who that was out there.
Yes.
But
that was a good route by the North
line.
Kansas City team. I believe that ball was just overthrown. Looked like he had a chance there to make that catch if ball was less power on it. Punt team will be out for North Kansas City as they punt the ball back to Devin Andrews. Devin Andrews is a very, very shifty and good returner. He's the running back, very capable of returning one. Ball's in the air.
That's a nice
he will
punt.
Not fair catch it, but will be dragged down where he catches
and again, North Kansas City was down there in a heartbeat. Their special teams are doing great as far as covering.
1st and 10 for the Tigers from the 20-yard line.
That'll be a 1st and 10 for the Tigers on their 20-yard line. Tigers offense coming out there. This Tigers offense needs to get something going here.
Oh, yes. Max was, again, I go back to my little short lesson with Max. He said he was trying to think that we would try to be running the triple option.
Yes.
You know, Devin as Andrews for the running back, Max as tight ends, and give, Josh as your wide receiver. 3 options for Benassi to choose from. Let's see what he does here.
3 receivers wide for the Tigers. 1 man in the backfield. Receiver in motion will be a jet sweep. Cuts it to the outside and will be brought down at the line of scrimmage.
After all that running, maybe 1 yard?
This Tigers offense, a very, very RPO-heavy offense, run-pass option with Tino in there who poses such a threat of running the ball. We'll see if Benassi can carry that. It looks like we are leaning towards a little bit more of a pass and a run, less RPOs here. Still quite a few, though, with those jet sweeps we've seen. 3 receivers out wide again for the Tigers. Whistles will be blown.
All right, I looked away for a second. Oh, timeout.
That'll be a timeout for the Hornets.
God, I keep stepping on your thing. I'm sorry. I keep stepping on his cord, and before you know it, I won't have any mic to speak in because my feet are too big. Okay, so timeout. We are at 2nd and 8. We've got about 7 minutes and 25 seconds left before the half. I think it's imperative that they score here, even if it's a field goal.
I do too. Getting points on the board will be very, very crucial here as the Tigers do get the ball at half, which if we can get that clock chewed down a little bit and then stop the Hornets and get the ball before halftime and get another opportunity to put points up on the board and get that ball back at halftime, that'll put us in a great spot and a chance to win this game.
Yeah, and, doing a little bit of research, from what I've been hearing from the players, again, Max, he was saying that the North Kansas City's, their defensive line is the best one they've seen all season. And, boy, that's coming to fruition in regards to we have no offense, basically, with this offensive line or defensive line for NKC.
I would agree. 3 receivers, pass, just a short dump-off pass to number 5, Josh Manning. He will be swallowed up after a gain of about 3. That'll make 3rd and 8 there for the, about 3rd and 5 for the Tigers. Looking to convert this here. Get that reset of downs.
Oh my goodness, we need them to convert here. Meaning the Tigers, if you're a Tiger fan.
Yes, 4 receivers out now for the Tigers. Just 1 man in the backfield. Quick pass, number 20. He breaks a tackle, and that will be a Tiger first down.
That's Landon Shepard. We need to have that happen more often. I mean, if we're going to go toe-to-toe with them, we're going to need someone big like Landon Shepard who has that big, bulky size, and that muscle to kind of go ahead and get in with that defensive front 4.
Appears that box will be loaded for the Hornets defense there. Run up the middle. Hit pretty hard there around the 43-yard line. Pick up of about 3. There's a flag on the play.
I've lost track of the penalties. I probably should have been keeping track. And now there's so many I don't know what to do with. Just saying.
That will be on the Hornets. I believe that is a personal foul.
Face mask.
Oh,
face mask. Yeah,
okay.
Personal foul there. Way to take one there. Devin Andrews being tough there for the yards.
So still a lot of penalties on both sides of the ball.
Yes.
Both teams. In this case, it worked in the Tigers' favor.
Yes.
So now they're in Hornet territory.
Yes. We have 4 receivers out wide, looking to generate some offense. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a run here. Josh Manning in motion. That ball is pushed out to the outside. He gets the edge, and he is brought down after a gain of about 3 there.
Yeah, he's got so much speed, but it takes so long to get to the outside, and because North Kansas City's defense is pretty, fast in trying to track him down, that he can't get to that outside corner to use his speed to get up the field.
I agree. If we could see Josh Manning even cut one of those inside maybe and completely switch it up on that Hornets defense, I believe that could be a big gainer there. Tigers, again, 4 receivers out wide, liking this set as it has moved us down the field. 2nd and 8 now. Defense box is loaded. Lots of pressure, pass off, and that ball will be incomplete.
That's a bummer. I wonder who he was aiming for there.
I believe he was just trying to get that ball out as that defense came in very hot. They had that box loaded, like I said. Lots of blitzers there.
So, it looks like it's almost like a no-hurry offense here. Or hurry offense, I should say, right? Since it's hurrying, not no hurry.
No huddle offense.
Or maybe not. Now it's no hurry.
We'll give the signals to the offensive line. Snap. Quick pass.
Oh.
Just a bit too early.
Was that trying to max Wiesner? Yeah.
Pass intended there, yes.
I'll have to give him a hard time on Monday on that one. Which most of you know, he's leaving at semester to head to MU to start his college football career.
Yeah, it's very exciting news there for him. Very proud of that as a Lee Summit student, seeing our students move on to bigger and better things, like a D1 Mizzou scholarship.
Well, he wouldn't be, obviously, the first or the last. Drew Locke obviously going to MU for hot. Oh, and here we go, kicking the ball. Oh.
Bit of a wobble one there. Hoping for a good bounce. Decent bounce there. They will down that ball at around the 11 or 12-yard line there. Pinning the Hornets back, and very good field position for that Tigers defense to work. See what the Hornets offense get going here. Both sides seem a little unsure of what's going on here.
Is another penalty, or?
It does look like they're going to call that one back and re-punt it. No, that Tigers defense will go on the field.
Okay, so it looks like someone took a timeout, or is this an official's timeout?
I believe an official's timeout. It looks like they're doing something with the footballs. Tigers punt team or offense will be out on the field.
All right, so 5 minutes left to go till the first half again. Let's see if we can have a good defensive series like we had last time. I stand corrected. We have the ball again because of the penalty.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I failed you, folks.
Landon Shepard in at quarterback, scrambling out to the right side, looking for a pass. Just to the right of receiver there.
Pass is incomplete. 2nd and 20.
Looks like that pass was supposed to be to number 34.
Yes, Jalen
Johnson, and it looked like it bounced off his pads, or he just couldn't get the ball, or was it batted away?
Just looked like it was two behind him, just missed thrown there a little bit. Alex Benassi back out on the field at quarterback. 3 receivers wide. 1 man in the backfield. 2nd and 10 for the Tigers here. They're going to start some offense on that North Kansas City 37. Devin Andrews is met at the line and no play.
Wow.
Tackled by number 93, Jaden Browning.
Good stop there by the Hornets defense, quickly swallowing that run up and not letting him get the chance to get out to open field where he is so dangerous.
Man, that was ugly. There was no chance on that one. Again, the front four standing loud and proud, not letting anything happen with Devin Andrews, who at this point normally has about, 45 yards rushing at least? And I'd say, if I were to guesstimate, maybe 20.
I would agree with that. Looks like we will look for a pass here. Looks middle of the field.
Oh, my word.
As that ball will be caught.
That is amazing.
Number 11 with the catch. David Dawson.
Okay, again, teacher moment. Go David Dawson. Go David. Just a young sophomore using his body to kind of make sure that he grabbed that ball and the defenders weren't able to knock it out of his hands.
David Dawson with that 6'2" frame for a sophomore. Very, very good size there.
Yeah, good hands.
Using it, yes. Using
good
it
hands.
to his advantage. 4 receivers out wide for the Tigers. 1 man in the backfield. quick dump off there.
Oh, that was a little low.
Dropped.
That was a little low from Benassi, I think. But I think you're getting ready to say that he probably was rushed.
Yes, he did have to hurry there. Pass was intended for Landon Shepard.
I mean, if I'm going to have to give a grade so far, I mean, well, maybe I'll wait. I'll wait for the grade till the end of the first half, and then I'll say, well, I'm hoping to see a touchdown here, or like we said earlier, at least a field goal.
Absolutely.
We need points.
Just 4 minutes left to play in the second quarter.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 18 of NKC. Oh, option. Oh, my word. Isn't that an option?
Yes. That ball will be North Kansas City ball. Turnover on the Tigers.
But I thought there was, okay, yeah.
There is a penalty on the play.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I saw a flag earlier, so I don't know that we can get our Hornets get all happy about it just yet. Let's
early
wait
in the play, that could be a holding or false start there. Something along the lines of that. Offsides even. We'll see what the decision comes out to be. And that looks like it will be on the Tigers.
Oh, my word. Again, it's the penalties that are killing us. Yeah, it's really – they're going to have to clean that up in the second half, because if you want to win this game, they're definitely not winning that category without fail.
Absolutely.
I hear some parents – I'm not sure if you heard those parents – getting a little upset at perhaps maybe the penalties. I don't know. Not sure.
The Tiger defense doing their job so far, only allowing 7 points, playing very, very well, especially against that run, which has not been very effective this game. Receiver in motion. They will hand it off to the running back, who will break free for a gain of about 10 there. Good way to bounce that one and avoid tackles.
Tackles made by number 12, Xander Hall.
Xander Hall with another tackle, saying his name a lot for tackles, being a force to be reckoned with on that defense. As we'll see another run, stopped at about the line of scrimmage.
Jalen Fryer with the carry.
Looks like they might have got the first down, or they might just be a little short. And they will be just short of that first down.
Jalen Johnson, 3rd down and short.
3rd down and short here for the Hornets. Fullback in for the Hornets, looking like they will try and run this ball, get that first down.
Looks
a little bit of trickery there. He breaks free, makes a man miss, is stopped at about the Tiger, what looks to be 42 there.
That's Chase Porter. You know, I've seen a couple of his highlights in the last 4 games. You know, he seems to be a weapon that they're obviously able to use effectively, especially with us Tigers, sadly.
Absolutely. Ball handed off. Bounced for about a gain of 5 to the right side.
Jermaine House again. Max was hoping that we would tire the defensive side of the North Kansas City, but I feel like they're tiring us out.
I would agree.
Because they're just traipsing up this field right about now.
Pass here for the Hornets. It's coming out right. Short pass dumped off. Very good tackle there. Quickly wrapped up there.
Yeah, but now without a gain of 5 yards. And so they're getting these little 5 and 6 and 8 yarders almost to the point where, 2 minutes left to go in this half. It looks like they're getting close to score, which I think would not be good. A tougher mountain to climb in the second half if they score here.
Tiger stop here would be very, very crucial to getting an offensive drive going before we get the ball back at halftime. Which Tigers do get the ball back at halftime, which is nice. But they need to put some points up on this board in the first half and get that momentum going into the second half. Run up the middle, powers through for a first down.
Jermaine House with the carry.
Yeah, they're just going back and forth between Fryer and House. So, seems to me that we should be zeroing in on those two.
Absolutely.
But also being aware of, okay, looks like they're getting ready to pass, possibly. Oh.
Play is blown.
What? I'm confused.
First and 10 for the Hornets.
Okay.
It'll be first attempt for the Hornets. On Tiger 33. Snap, run, and that ball will be stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Absolutely. We need more of that. We definitely need more.
Tacklers were led by number 51.
Tigers had the football at the end of that one, but I think the running back was down before they got that ball.
Second down and 11.
This defense doing well against the run, but the run is slowly gnawing away at this yardage.
I might beg to differ with you as far as doing good against the run because, while we've seen, for the most part, as far as offensive gains, have been the run.
Yeah.
With the exception of that 30-yarder pass, it's been mostly runs.
And I wouldn't say necessarily great, but it's been solid. Pass there, caught, and that would be a North Kansas State touchdown.
Yeah, it's to the point now where I feel like they've established the run game, and when you establish the run game, you have an opportunity for any quarterback, I don't care who you are, to go ahead and throw and get, another 30-yarder on the opposite end of the field just in the second quarter, not the first quarter. So, yeah, this is definitely what we did not want to see. It is pretty quiet for homecoming weekends.
Kick is up and right down the middle, making
Oh,
it
my
14-0
goodness.
North Kansas City, Lee Summit 0. Just 28 seconds left to play in this first half. Hopefully the Tigers can get a quick drive down the field and hopefully look for a field goal. Looking to get into field goal position.
All right, this would be a really good time for Devin Andrews to either run it back, or if they're going to put Jalen Johnson back there, just run it back for a touchdown.
I would agree. Seeing a kick return here would be very, very momentum shifting, getting that crowd hyped up, getting the Tigers hyped up. It would just be a very, very momentum shifting play. As the special teams heads out. Looks like we'll have Jeffrey Johnson out there to receive it.
I'm just trying to figure out what a coach would be saying to his team to try to get them going. Honestly. I feel like the defense is doing the best that they can with what they have, but our offense isn't helping them even the score.
Bouncing out to the right side. He will go all the way. He's going one man to beat. And he is brought up just on the 36 there. Ball is returned into North Kansas State territory. This is that opportunity I was talking about. That puts the Tigers in great field positioning. Hopefully they can get some short passes to set up a field goal at most.
Yeah, 18 seconds
minimum.
18 seconds. So, okay, you're a coach. Do you want to set your kicker up to try to get a field goal, or do you go for it all in 18 seconds and try to get a touchdown?
With 3 timeouts, you definitely have a lot more options. You can run the ball with no real necessary worry of the clock because you can stop it with those timeouts. But I would not be surprised here if we see them trying to set up for a field goal here. Just get those points on the board, get the ball back at second half, and start over and get that offense to work. 3 receivers wide.
Oh, my God, here it comes.
Ball is overthrown. Target
Josh.
ball intended for Josh Manning there.
Yeah, but number 97 was coming like a Mack truck.
Absolutely.
This is, again, Dominique Orange. Georgia's looking at him. Several other SEC colleges are looking at him. We're talking 21 offers. So he was coming at Benassi, and he had to get rid of that ball right quick.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm not sure if y'all can see. Just look how big he is. He's taking up a little bit more on the hashes than the average football player, let me just say. And he's fast.
Nobody in the backfield here for Tigers. extra blocker for receivers. Quick pass. Ball up for Josh Manning. And that ball will be intercepted. Ball is loose.
Okay, I'm surprised North Kansas City didn't hold on to that ball.
I believe they did. I believe that will be an interception.
Are we saying that the ground can't cause a fumble at this point?
Once the
That's
receiver's
Keelan Powell.
knee is down, that ball is ruled dead.
So do you feel like his knee was down before the ball came out? Is that what you're saying?
I believe. No, that ball was incomplete.
Yeah, so that's what I was wondering too.
Yeah.
That I don't know that he had possession enough, for him to go ahead and put his knee down. So I was wondering there just a little bit. Now, what about the flag? Did he just pull the flag?
I believe so. I believe he might have seen something, but just did not.
So this is it, basically, right?
Yes. Pass there, caught. Making a move. Needs to get out of bounds. Will go. Could go.
Okay, we got, oh my gosh, 1 second. Okay, this is the most offense we've seen all night. And, of course, that's coming with 18 seconds left to go to get to the first half. And this is the most yardage we've had. So I'm not sure.
It looks like the kick team will call a timeout here.
And I think that's a smart timeout. I mean, you only have 1.3 seconds here. Again, are we going in for the touchdown, or are we going to try and get a field goal to get some sort of points on the board? What's your call? What's your call?
I agree. That timeout, very good. Get their bearings, figure out what they're going to do, scheme up plan. It looks like the offense is going to stay out there. I personally think I would just take the points here since the Tigers do get the ball back at halftime, or after halftime. But it looks like that offense will stay out there.
Good girl.
Very, very close.
Our producer is on it, Micaiah Clayton. Can't wait to share some information that she's gathering for us here. Just before, we'll get you caught up on all the scores here in the Kansas City area. Meanwhile, we're hoping. I mean, as a Tiger fan, I secretly, excitedly, I want them to go for the touchdown.
Yes.
Brain-wise, realistically, I'm like, okay, I really need to get some sort of points. So I kind of want them to go for a field goal, but I don't know. I guess we're going to find out and see what happens.
Agreed. Looks like that offense will stay out on the field.
Okay.
For the touchdown here.
Make it or break it, Tigers.
This most likely will be the last play of the first half of football.
Oh, absolutely. There's only 1.3 seconds. So the ball's on what, the 5-yard line? 6?
It's about 6 or 7, yes.
Uh-oh.
Play is blown dead.
Somebody doing a timeout. So looks like, the Hornets were looking to see how they were going to line up and see what they were going to do so that they can go ahead, readjust. Okay, let me go ahead and put this player here, this player there, kind of maybe fake out the Tigers and Benassi with maybe they're going to put in some new or different players. Not sure. Or to ice them.
Yes.
He's not a kicker, but, he has kicked in the past. But in this situation, he is definitely quarterback.
Tigers take the field.
All right, make it or break it. Here we go. Let's try again.
4 receivers out. This almost indefinitely will be probably
We need protection.
Yes.
He needs protection.
Pass. Quick ball.
Yes!
Touchdown.
Okay.
Tigers. Last play of the quarter, the Tigers do get the touchdown. Absolutely amazing play there.
Yes, this is exactly what we needed to see. And Max was talking smack in class today in 7th hour, and he's like, just get that ball to me and I'll go ahead and take care of business. And it is exactly what he did. 6-7-yard pass. Big guy. Max is a big guy.
Absolutely.
So he's not going to be pushed around by that defense for NKC. And we finally have some points on the board.
Kicker looking to make it 7-14 Tigers here. And that'll be drilled right through the middle. 7-14 Tigers as we take it into halftime.
Oh my gosh, we absolutely needed that. So that's going to take us to the half.
Absolutely.
And hold on just a quick second before we take a quick break. I'm not sure. No, we are not going to, but we will when we come back from the break. Before we leave, though, score again, Nolan?
7-14. Hornets are leading right now. Tigers get the ball back to start the half.
All righty. We're going to go ahead and take a break here, and we'll see you in about 20 minutes and after the homecoming festivities.
Absolutely.
Hi, welcome back.
Yes. Just a minute left to go of halftime as we will bring you some scores from other games. So far, we've got LSW winning 7-0 at halftime.
Lee Summit West.
Yes,
Lee Summit West for those who don't know.
Blue Springs South 10, Raypeck 14 at halftime. Park Hill 3, Liberty North 21 at halftime. Staley down 7 against Park Hill South, which has 12 at halftime. And then Lee Summit North 21 and Blue Springs 0. And then Raytown has 27, Belton at 6 at halftime. Liberty 28, Rockbridge 14. And finally Oak Park 28 and St. Joe 0.
Yeah, and it seems to me of those that we're saying with about 15 seconds left to go, I was looking for my notes. I'm trying to look to see if there's anybody. So Staley's losing, which if you're a Tiger fan, we want them to continue to lose, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so they're 0-1 in the conference.
Park Hill South, another opponent who is 5-0 right now, is winning at halftime against Staley. So that's an interesting game going on between.
And I think we kind of expected that because, like you said just now, you just said they were 5-0. So I'm not surprised by that. So that probably maybe work in our favor. Although whenever we play them, we might get stomped. Who knows? We're not sure. Any other? Oak Park. Well, this is actually Oak Park's playing St. Joe, so this will get them off the schneid. They were 0-2 in the conference, so if they continue that, they'll be 1-2.
Which would be a very, very good start for them in their conference.
So it looks like we got, 2 minutes. Let's go ahead and recap and just say, oh, my gosh, thank goodness, again, if you're a Tiger fan.
Yes.
We scored at the very 1.3 seconds left to go in the half, thank God.
That was very, very clutch, and I believe the Tigers have the momentum now. They're not winning, but I believe the momentum's in their favor, and it's looking good for the Tigers who get the ball to start this half.
Okay, and so if I am thinking of what we need to be doing, and that is simply what we just did with the 18 seconds left. That was the most yards, as I said, at the end of the first half. That's the most yards we've had all game. So why are we not doing more of that? Is that I forgot what it's called. Is it when they don't take a lot of time in between the plays? What do they call that?
Yes.
Thank you, Nolan. It's the hurry-up offense. I mean, if they do more of that to kind of keep that, North Kansas City defense off kilter. And that's what we need because they're shutting down our run game. Yeah, it's that's what we need to have happen, I think.
I also think we'll see more passes. Alex Benassi having the confidence of that touchdown, feeling good. That should give him confidence going into the second half, trying to drive the Tigers down the field, get more points on the board, and tie it up and make it a new game.
Absolutely. Our defense, according to some of the players, again, that I talked to this week, they're telling me that the NKC pass game really shouldn't be that much for us to handle. But clearly, that has not been the case here. So we have to step it up.
Yes, both touchdowns being passing touchdowns for North Kansas City, which I believe is set up by the run game, though, as the Tigers have been playing mostly run defense, I would say, trying to not have any big gashed runs, which is definitely a worry with this North Kansas City offense. It's very hard to see what they're going to do and worry about the big plays that could come up. Mm-hmm. Very tough.
Yeah, so I guess we're going to see, again, we talked about it at the beginning of the game, and I don't think a lot of people didn't hear the first 5 minutes of the game because we had our stream going private for some reason, and then we figured it out, and we're like, oh my gosh, the whole rest of the world needs to see this game. And so what we said, though, was that this is a must-win situation for the Tigers.
Absolutely. Coming off of a 4-game losing streak, just winning our first week against our opponent, which this win would project us, stop our losing streak, get us on track to win more games, get us ready for playoffs, because we need all the momentum we can get leaning into those playoffs, trying to get a better seed.
Yeah,
as the teams come out now.
And again, I'm not sure if you heard this or if we've mentioned it. Our quarterback Martinez is out, and that is a problem because he provides that mobility. I mean, he can actually move through that pocket really well, and he can escape really well. I feel like, I'm not saying Benassi can't. I just feel like he's a little bit more mobile. And the game has started.
Little squib kick there, short, makes 2-man miss, stiff arm there. Gets forced out of bounds around the 40-yard line. Maxon Wisner with the return there. That was an interesting kick there. I think the Hornets were trying to throw off the Tigers there with something a little different.
So what is our field position? Are we going, at the 40 here? Our own 40?
Looks like the 40.
Okay, doable.
Very. Quick offense could get us across into that Hornets territory. 3 receivers wide for the Tigers. 1 man in the backfield. Could see a handoff to Devin Andrews here. And we do. Up the middle. Bounces. Has room. Going. Gets around the man. Keeps going and is forced out of bounds at the 40-yard line of the Hornets.
Yeah, that is exactly what we needed to get started off here in the second half. Not going to lie. Devin Andrews has been shut down for most of that first half, but he just bolted there for what? From 40? I mean,
20,
basically 20 yards.
20 yards.
Excellent.
Pass, quick pass, tipped, and that ball will be incomplete.
Oh, heavens, that was dastardly.
Scary scenario there when the ball is up in the air like that, tipped. Don't want to see an interception come off after a play like that.
Yeah, and there was, about 4 plays that he could have been picked off in the first half easily.
Yeah.
So we need to be careful about that as he's getting ready to throw, making sure that he's able to read the D-line here.
Will be a handoff up the middle. We'll power through for a gain of about 3 or 4.
Already maybe Coach Thomas or the the offensive line coaches gave them a talking to at halftime. I'm not sure, but so far what we're seeing, I mean, we have a gain of 24 yards in 3 minutes. So that's more than what we had basically, I would say, if I had my stats in the whole half.
Absolutely.
In the first half. So maybe that O-line is getting ready to take it to him, to the front 4 of NKC.
3rd and 8 now. Tigers need to convert this. Pass, looking over.
Oh, goodness. And you know what?
Incomplete.
I think that was just, it looks like when he threw it, it wasn't as strong as he had wanted it to come out. And it was almost a timing play that the timing was just off just a smidge. What do you think?
Yes, absolutely. And I think, just those not getting the reps for the whole season, just having a week of experience, just getting back into the swing of being quarterback, understanding how hard to throw it. As the Tigers offense will stay out there for 4th down, and they will go for it.
Is this our 3rd time going for it for the 4th down?
I believe so, yes.
I mean, at the very least, for sure, too.
Yes.
I know for a fact, which we were not successful that first. I don't think we were. I need to start writing this stuff down. Or, you know what I need to do? I need to get a statistician to be my buddy.
Timeout called by the Hornets.
Timeout for the Hornets.
So I'm wondering why is it because of the 4th down and they were just trying to see again, like it was kind of like at the end of the first half. Remember they took that timeout before the Tigers eventually went in for that touchdown. Maybe they're kind of doing something similar here, trying to see what the Tigers are trying to set up here and get the right personnel out for what they think the Tigers are getting ready to run.
I would agree. I'd say maybe even just to clear up that confusion. Maybe if there's confusion among the defense, trying to figure out what the Tigers were going to do. Like you said, I think that was an early timeout, though, from the Hornets. Just a minute into this second half.
Which could come down to it, if you're already losing one timeout, what is it, 3.5?
Yes, yeah.
So that could come into play.
Later in the game, absolutely.
Yeah. So we're going for it. 4th and 8.
Conversion here would be very big.
Oh, no, we're not.
It's a punt.
It is a punt, and I thought we were going for it. Let me not going to lie, because wasn't that Benassi kicking that?
Yes.
So, again, for those of you who don't know, he can punt. He's a tight end, and he's playing quarterback, so he's like a jack of all trades. And so that had me fooled, not going to lie.
I believe he was all-team or all-conference punter, actually, last year. So he definitely has the ability to get that ball punted well.
Oh, and he did. And
yes.
it just took that really bad bounce
Absolutely.
into the end zone, which now obviously means they're coming out to the 20.
Yes.
Okay, so if we're a Hornet fan, what are we wanting to do here that was successful in the first half?
Definitely pound the rock, run the ball, get that clock chewing, and try and advance down the field and get another score on the board, advance it to a 2-possession game. while chewing that clock, as they do have the lead, so they want to keep that and get the clock down. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a lot of runs come out. No one in the backfield, though, except for the
quarterback. He has all day. Johnson has all day, which is, flag down.
And that ball is incomplete.
Who was that, number 7? Yeah, that was number 7. Looks like Larry Porter, senior. The Tigers need to get to CJ or JJ Johnson, if I remember correctly, quickly. And so it looked like he had all day. And luckily, what did I say? Larry Porter didn't connect.
Could not come down.
And and the ball just fell. So that's good if you're a Tiger fan. But
absolutely. It looks like that penalty was on the Hornets, as it looks like they moved back.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Looks to be a 10-yard penalty, too, down to the Hornets' 10-yard line. Defensive stop here would be very good field position for the Tigers.
So what is it? First and basically 19.
Bit of trickery there. Runs it out pretty good there. Gets about 4 on the play.
Tackle by number 4, David White.
Okay, was that our main man, our Fryer?
Yes.
Was that number 6? Yeah.
And 17.
Basically, he's their bread and butter. I mean, if we're going to have to pick a player, that's the one I'm probably going to say I'm going to put my cards on, and that's what they're putting their hopes on in as far as like at least advancing the ball. And if their O-line can open that line or open up wide, so that's not okay. I always get this offsides and
that's false start.
False start
on the Hornets.
So offsides is defense, right?
Yes.
And then false start is offense.
Or false start can be both, and offsides can be both.
Well, that didn't help me at all, Nolan. Nolan, that's not helping me.
Well.
So why is this not offsides?
Because the offense jumped and startled the defense, so everybody jumped early before the ball was hiked, causing that to be a penalty, moving it back for the Hornets, which I believe will be pinned down to, it looks.
No,
it looks like that ball was on the Tigers. That was on the Tigers.
Okay, so clarify. So that was offsides on us, or you're right?
False start on the Tigers, yes.
Okay, but how is it a false start if they're not starting? Like, you know what I mean?
Because the defense jumped.
But they're okay. We'll talk about this later. I'll figure it out. I'm going to go ahead and look it up, and then when I come and call this again, in fact, I'm going to look it up on my phone right now. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, that makes more sense. Nolan, tell him what he just said.
He said it was unsportsman conduct on the Tigers.
Unsportsmanlike conduct?
Yes.
Okay.
Making it 2nd and 7 for the Hornets. Putting them on what's the 22. Run. And that will be stopped at the line of scrimmage there for a gain of 0. Good play there by the defense to get that down quickly and not let him get anywhere in any room to open field.
All right, friends. I'm sure all of our 10 viewers are listening. I don't even know how many are listening. An offside penalty occurs when a defensive player crosses the line of scrimmage prior to the snap. So that was offsides on Tigers, correct?
I believe so.
Yes. Okay. But it also says, like a false start penalty, an offside penalty is a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying, color me confused. That's all I'm saying.
Run play up the middle. Again, stopped. Tigers holding this Hornets run game to a very small gain this half, as we will see the punt team come on for the Hornets.
4th down and 4.
Which, if I were a betting man, I think if I had enough gumption, if I were the coach, I would consider going for it, knowing that our defense throw.
We could see a fake here even. 4th and 4 is not terribly far. We could see a fake here.
Oh,
Snap
goodness. That's
low.
not going to happen now. Oh, my gosh, he has to run for it now.
And he gets away from one tackle, and it is going to be close.
Oh, folks. We may see the chains come out. We may see the chains. The Tigers think that they have stopped them, but we're not going to say. We're not going to say.
Yeah.
Chains are coming out, don't you think?
Almost indefinitely.
First and 10 for the Tigers.
Oh.
That is a turnover.
8-yard line.
Excellent. So that was a muffed kick, or we thought it could have,
yes.
or thank you.
Yes.
A snap, and then as a result of that, he had to run because he didn't have time to kick it.
Yes.
So he was trying to run for that first down, but he was not successful. So Tiger fans, we have great field position on the 28.
We'll start off with a run here.
Oh,
and that
my
will be
goodness.
swallowed
I'm
up around the
telling
line
you.
of scrimmage.
I'm telling you, that front four can okay. Again, I am not a football player, but is there any way that we could not run right up the middle?
On a play like that,
Can
a
we
run
sweep
like
it?
that, yes, we could do a pitch out to the either side, try and bounce it outside. But it looks like what we're trying to do is get that offensive line to almost, in a way, like double team the middle guys and try and get that hole to open up.
Yeah, I'm calling them the Fantastic Four. Is what I'm calling them. They're huge. They're large and in charge, and they're eating our rush game up. We're not making much headway in the middle necessarily. I think we've had maybe 2 plays, and that's me being generous.
It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Tigers. 2nd down and 10. Or no, 3rd. See what the Tigers have in the playbook here. Conversion will be
Let me
very
guess.
clutch.
Up the middle. I say let's do a bootleg.
4 receivers out for the Tigers, especially threat Max Wisner. Runs his route, scrambles out. Throw!
Oh, darn it.
Almost caught.
Okay, Josh was wide open.
Absolutely.
In fact, he was probably so wide open that he had too much time to think about the play, and he had to run to kind of go get that ball just a little bit, and he just got caught up at his feet just a little bit. What do you think?
Tough throw by Benassi there. That on the run.
Against
against cross body. That's a very tough throw, and it was just barely too short.
Bless
Josh
him.
Almost got to it though.
Okay, so we
will
going
go
for
it though.
And why wouldn't you? I think that's smart.
Yes, with our field positioning, I think it's manageable.
That was a great route.
Little screen pass there. Gets good blocks. Breaks past the man. Josh Manning
Okay, I
all
see a
the
flag,
way
though.
into the touchdown.
Flag is down. I would say touchdown, but a flag is down. That is kind of in the words. It could be a holding call.
I was thinking holding.
I'm
yes.
thinking a
We could
holding
see
call, which is a 10-yard penalty. It's going to bring the Tigers back, and they're going to have to replay that 4th down. And if they're bringing it back 10 yards, that makes it 4th and 20.
Absolutely.
So I would say they're probably going to kick it. Because I don't think they're going to get 20 yards on that.
Absolutely incredible of making the defense miss and getting open and getting into the end zone even.
Yeah, so the student section is having a good old time thinking that they've scored, but clearly they're not up here in the booth and listening to us, and they would probably understand that there's a flag on the play.
It does look like they brought it back. Yep,
look at us.
Against the Tigers.
High five Nolan and Miss McDonald. Yeah, we know what's up. Sorry. I keep stepping on his cord.
Looks like we are still going for it.
Okay.
4th and 18.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm not opposed to it. Are they just going to try? Oh no! Again,
That Benassi
faking us.
punt.
Okay. Oh, okay. Interference by the ref. Replay the down.
That'll be a touchback for the Hornets.
I'm just kidding.
On their 20-yard line.
Benassi's kicking it well. It's just that the ball just keeps bouncing into the end zone. It's going north, and we need it to go south. Is what we need it to do.
That one was almost bounced perfectly. We'll see the Hornets huddling up here, trying to figure out what offense they want to run after the Tigers stopped them last time.
Okay, well, we know what it's going to be.
We do.
It's going to be
a
Fryer.
Yes.
They're going to run it up the middle again because that's their bread and butter.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a pass come out, though, with the Tigers probably thinking the same thing as us with the run game. I wouldn't be surprised if they break out a pass here.
Yeah, it looks like it's at 4. You got 4 wide out, so maybe that's what they are. Oh. It's a run. Shocker.
And he will fight forward. Good
5 yards.
there.
That was good. That was
tough run right there. Really powered through to get those yards.
So,
Down and 3.
oh my gosh, 2nd down and 3.
It was a 7.
So that means if I were Leon, which is the head coach, I should probably call him by his last name. If I were, I would run it. I would just run it up the gut.
Absolutely.
If I was Coach Douglas, I'd run it up the gut over and over and over again, tire our defense, and
an RPO there, screen out to the right side, and he is tackled, but that will be a first down for the Hornets around the 35-yard line.
And one of their rare passes, honestly. Maybe I can count on this hand how many passes they've had. 2 for a touchdown, obviously, the 2 30-yarders.
Yeah.
And then this, I'd say, at least 5.
Yes.
Again, I should probably be writing this down.
Very run-heavy game, which we knew coming into this would be the case. Looks like we'll have 4 wideouts again for the Hornets. Handoff up the middle. Tries to bounce it outside, and will be brought up after about a gain of 2.
It's either house or fryer, house or fryer, fryer house, house fryer, fryer house. I mean, it's one of the two. So
Xander Hall again with the tackle, making so many tackles. He's a very clutch part of this defense. Really coming in there from his safety spot, getting to that ball quick and getting the ball down. Screen pass out to the left side. And he could go.
And he is.
He will go all the way for a touchdown.
Okay, and this is unfortunate where a good pass, not going to lie. But ultimately what happened here is that we had 2 Tiger players not get the tackle.
Yeah.
They simply did not get the tackle. So as a result of shoddy tackling, we are now down by a touchdown, or 2 touchdowns now if they get the extra point, which doesn't bode well for us because we have not been able to put together an offensive series other than the one at the end of the half in 18 seconds. So I think they need to do that. 18 seconds is left and get that in their mindset and try to, that hurry up offense that you were talking about earlier. Oh,
and that ball will be blocked. It's blown dead, though.
I'll take that, though. I mean, that's one less point that we have to.
Good play there by the Tiger special teams. That keeps the score at 7-20, North Kansas City Hornets. We'll see if the Tigers can mount an offense, which will be very needed here, especially down 2 possessions. That's hard to come back from.
Yeah, and another team, maybe a Park Hill, Park Hill South, that's leading our division here, yes. Suburban Red. They're 5-0, about to be 6-0. That I think we'd have an opportunity for me to say, feel comfortable with the fact that, we've got about, 17 minutes. We got plenty of time to score.
Absolutely. This game is definitely winnable.
It's winnable, but what I'm saying is, honestly, I'm not sure that we're going to be able to put together, like I said earlier, an offensive series 2 more times if this is the way we continue to play. So our producer is telling us, make sure that we tell you guys time. That's 5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter.
Another short kick there, but we'll see Max Wisner return it again. Tries to bounce to the outside. Staying on his feet, but will be brought down.
Forward progression. It'll be at the 30, don't you think? Or do you think it's going to be right where you think with the momentum there?
Looks like they will spot it at about 31. 32.
Yeah,
even.
so where he.
Yeah.
First and 10 for the Tigers on the 32-yard line.
So I just want to give a shout out to my students because after all, I am the teacher. But I've had a blast so far. It's been great with Nolan. We've never done this before. And I've had a really, really good time. Nolan calling, and I've got Corinne over here on a wide camera, and Micaiah producing, and Anaya.
So run up the middle. Devin Andrews tackled hard, but a good gain of about 9 there.
We need more of that.
Absolutely.
We need more of that.
That will be a first down.
Excellent. We need way, way more than that. Come on, offensive line. We need you to move your feet.
Screen pass out to Josh Manning, who will make a man miss. Tackled hard again, but that will be another first down for the Tigers, who are moving swiftly now. playing very well right now.
Did we not call that? That we need to have more of that hurry-up offense, so it does not give that NKC Hornet defensive squad time to be able to think of what they could do to swallow up the run.
100%.
Just go.
Hiking it before the Hornets are even ready. Devin Andrews bouncing to the outside, cuts it inside, and another gain of about 13 or 14 there. That'll be another Tigers first down.
Okay. I don't know. They need to be calling up here in the booth and just asking us what's going down, with the whole hurry-up offense. I like it. Oh.
Another Hornets timeout.
Wow.
I believe they called that one to stop the Tigers there. They were on a roll. The momentum was going towards the Tigers very heavily there after 3 big plays back to back to back.
Or, in addition to that, maybe they're tired.
Yeah,
with this hurry-up offense, they don't have time to catch a breath. So they have to give them that time, or they're going to take a timeout. But I kind of tend to agree with you, though, Nolan, that they're trying to stop the momentum a bit.
And absolutely, because as you saw in that last play, the Hornets were not set up in their defense like 100%. Not everybody was ready in their spots, so I think they were trying to get that momentum stopped and get the Tigers to slow down there.
Yeah, you have to think Coach Thomas is pleased with this last 3 plays.
Absolutely.
I was going to say series, not necessarily because we haven't scored yet, but with these 3 plays, it looks positive and winnable if we can continue to do this.
100%.
Okay, and how long are the quarters?
12 minutes.
Okay, 12.
As there is 4:20 left to play in this one. Deep ball to number 11. That will be hauled in.
Okay,
David
I'm
Dossett.
sorry. Let me just say, David Dossett has got to be a highlight player that some people were not expecting to see today. That is his 3rd catch today as a sophomore.
That is just absolutely spectacular.
Absolutely.
Not even just a routine
And
catch.
Benassi dropped it like a dime into that basket, into David Dossett's hands.
Going right back to him, and he will be just pushed out of bounds at about the 2-yard line.
Well, they know they're not stupid. They're going to go with what works.
Absolutely.
So why wouldn't you go back with David Dossett again with the great hands?
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a run here from Devin Andrews trying to get that in.
Uh-oh.
The flag is on the play.
And they haven't even lined up yet. So
I believe
is this
it'll
a
be
taunting?
Sportsman. Yeah, something to that.
It better not be Tigers. Come on now. Let's be smart. You've got the momentum. We don't need to be talking smack. What you need to do is let your actions speak louder than your words and just go ahead and get that ball into the end zone.
Couldn't agree more. See what the referees call this one.
Yeah, we're still not sure.
That was on the Hornets. That'll push the Tigers up just a couple of yards as they are so close to the end zone.
Half the
now.
distance to the goal.
Yes. I believe that sets up the run even more better. I would not, with the, looks like Landon Shepard there on that right side, almost in a fullback
So are we second
position.
and goal? Are we second and goal?
Yes, second and goal. I see no doubt that we see a run come out here.
Okay.
Sort of in a.
I never did hear what the penalty was, though. Did you?
I did not. There's that run.
First
tackle misses.
I'm telling you.
And Devin cannot power through.
Yeah, NKC was like, that front 4, remember I was telling you, they're large and in charge, 97 especially, coming in at, I think I said, 300 pounds, 6'4".
Yeah. Could see a screen pass here, and we do, and that will be wrapped up for a loss.
And that's unfortunate. So what do you do here? Is this a scenario where we're going to try for the touchdown again,
I think we got to go for this one. 4th and goal, down 2 scores with 3:30 left to play in the 3rd quarter. I think we got to go for this. But it looks like they are going to send the special
Benassi's coming
teams
off.
out. Looks like Landon Shepard will be coming in at quarterback.
Oh my, there's a lot going on there as far as it's conversing. Let's have a meeting. Let's have a conference. Let's figure out what the heck's going on. Okay, so let us figure out what the heck's going on. I mean, if we're going to have Landon Shepard in as quarterback, what does he have that Benassi doesn't? That is going to get us into the end zone.
I believe it's going to be a quarterback run. I believe he's going to take it with that big size, that big frame, try and power through. I do.
5 yards out, though. 5 yards out.
Last time Landon came in as quarterback, it was a like quarterback run type of play where he scrambled out and tried to get that throw on the run out. I wouldn't be surprised if we see something similar to that.
All right. I just feel like 5 yards is like, it's in some cases just seems like a mile away when it's only 5 yards away. But if you're running that and you're trying to on this phenomenal rush defense, that to me seems like it's forever away.
Agreed. Sort of a wildcat package where we're going to see the
is he optioning
take
here?
It and everybody
is he optioning? What's he doing?
I believe there is an option for. It looks like Jeffrey in the backfield there. And it will be that scramble to the right. It'll be blown dead.
Okay. So, what does that mean? What just happened there?
I believe the coach was on the field. That'll be the third Hornets timeout call.
Holy moly.
Hornets have no timeouts left with 14:50 left to play in this game.
Let's get into Coach Douglas's head here. So they're up 20-7. We have the momentum. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in the third quarter. He's taking his last timeout. What are your thoughts? Why do you feel like he's doing that?
I think he's trying to get that, just make sure his play is set in stone, because a touchdown here would be like almost like momentum 100% to the Tigers. And I think he's trying to limit that and get the Tigers a little iced in a sense.
Okay.
And just give his defense a chance to get what they need to do, and just try and stop this Tigers offense, which is rolling right now.
So then what's Thomas saying? What's he telling Shepard?
I think he's trying to tell Shepard, look for the open man. If the option's there, take it yourself. Just try and get in that end zone, because it's fourth down, so it's a turnover if he doesn't.
Right. Well, it's do or die. This is it. 4th and goal. 4th and 3. Or I guess they could go for the. Oh my word! Oh
Back
my word!
Foot throw.
Oh.
And it will be deflected.
Yeah, I mean, Josh really almost had it.
He did.
You know, he jumped at the right time, and he had the ball in his hands for a hot second, but then he was double teamed.
Yes.
So that's going to be difficult for him to go ahead and bring that in anyway, and he almost did.
Yeah, that just shows how incredible of a receiver Josh is. I mean, it's really, if you're double teamed and you're almost coming down with that ball, that jump ball almost, it's just crazy.
Yeah, and so NKC, I guess, if you're going to look at it from wasting your timeouts, that was worth it, because we didn't score.
True.
Tigers turned over on downs, and they have the ball. And so at this point, you know, they can just go ahead and continue to, again, either run up the gut or as they have been doing all night, just intermittently throw for 30 yards here, 30 yards here, and then run it for a touchdown. Ugh. Tiger fans, we need to stop here.
Agreed. It'll be a run, the middle, swallowed up after about a gain of 2.
Jalen Fryer with the carry.
Fryer on the carry there.
Shocker. We think we called that. Okay, so
Yes.
Our other guy, what was our other guy? Was it, darn it, I can't remember it now, but right when they call his name, I'd be like, it's the house guy, Jermaine House.
Yes.
He's going to want to take it to the house.
3 receivers out wide for the Hornets. It'll be a quarterback.
Oh, look at them.
The Tigers.
That is, and they're not going to get him. So
Good tackle, though, to
I guess
stop the
what I'm
touchdown.
saying, though, to Nolan, is that I feel like we're not prepared for these trick plays.
That option there had the Tigers completely as.
Yeah, it had me fooled. I'm like, oh, I thought they thought they had him swallowed up, but then whoop, out he went.
And that's a good play call by North Kansas City. I mean, you can't, as a Tigers fan, you got to admit to that. That's a great play there. Nobody was expecting that, even us up here in the booth. It's just for a big gain, too, getting them out of their end zone. That's very crucial. Flags will come out. That play will be blown dead.
Oh, my goodness. Another penalty.
Penalty flags are down.
We haven't had as many penalties in the second half, but goodness.
False start on the Hornets, yeah.
Because they were starting to pass the ball, and then they were false. I mean, you want to go here for some pretty like detailed color
knowledgeable
commentary.
Football. Oh yeah.
I'm just saying.
We'll see if that can help the Tigers defense get a bit of a momentum shift there after that big gain there from that previous play. Hornets like they'll have 4 wideouts, 1 in the backfield. Will be a pass. It was an option screen, and it will be overthrown.
I was hoping that. Who is that? Was that number 17? Is that Cates? Yeah, I was hoping Cates would have like turned around just at the right time as that ball was coming his way to get that interception, because he would have been gone.
Absolutely.
There was nobody there on that, with the exception of the one receiver that he overthrew.
And with his speed, he definitely would have been gone.
Yeah, look at this. Isn't he a sophomore? Yeah, he's only 5'8" and 145 pounds, but boy, he is, I mean, according to you, Nolan, he's super fast.
Yeah.
So I guess we're waiting for them to get the play, or is this a ref timeout? What's the situation? Okay. We're going to talk about that here in just a hot minute.
Going 4 wide again.
Oh, no. Is that offsides?
Again.
Was that offsides or a false start?
We'll see what the call is here.
Is that going to be against the Tigers?
That will be.
Yeah.
That'll be a penalty on the Tigers.
Yeah. Omaha! He's getting them on his count somehow, some way. Or maybe just the Tigers are jittery because I think they understand the brevity of the situation here.
Yeah,
I mean, they cannot score. I mean, we've got a minute 27. We do have another quarter left, but still, we're down 20-7.
Yeah. Stop here would be very crucial. This 4 wideout set for the Hornets is very, very good against our defense. You'll see the running back fighting for the yards there. Back gain of 5. Shocker. That Hornets offense that set they're running, the 4 wideouts leaves the Tigers with the question, are they going to pass that with the 4 wideouts or hand it off up the middle to their running backs? It sets both options up very nicely for the Hornets as they'll stay in that set.
Well, we know that they're definitely capable of trick plays in the sense of, making it appear as if they're going to pass, then fake it to, a run. And then, now they're okay. They're getting their play in from the coach again.
Looks like the quarterback's clapped, though, trying to either get an offsides or wasn't sure what the play call was there.
It's like he
will be a pass. Ball up. And that ball will be thrown out of bounds.
Okay, and then the receiver fell down. So I didn't even think. I think some people are probably, maybe the Hornet fans were thinking it could be a pass interference, but the player, he fell of his own accord before. Yes. Before our Tiger defender had anything to do with it. So
and the Hornet punt team will come on to
thank goodness Tiger fans all over and rejoicing. So that was a good stop. I mean, after what, a 50-yard gain on that one play.
Yeah. Tigers are having issues giving up those big plays like that, which are just flacking us down. I wouldn't put it out of possibilities that we see a fake here. After last time, though, I doubt it. And that ball will be punted. And that ball will take a good bounce for the Hornets, paying the Tigers down onto their 9-yard line.
We're not doing so well with at the 9-yard line.
Tigers in a bit of a tough spot here on their 9-yard line. That's a little close to the end zone.
So I'd be remiss if I didn't say the loud crowd wasn't as loud as I needed them to be.
I would agree. I think the crowd could definitely be a bit of a more of a factor into this one.
I mean, they're all neon and bright and all that good stuff, but boy, I bet you the Tiger players are wanting to hear from their fans.
Absolutely, and I think a touchdown would do just that. I think it would get the loud crowd right back into this game.
They're just oh my gosh, and that's not going to do it.
That is just absolutely swallowed up.
Yeah, I mean, they lost. They lost, 2-3 yards on that play?
I think it was on the line of scrimmage.
Okay.
Either way, it wasn't a gain.
For sure. So I guess they're still second and 10. Boy, it looked worse than what it was, but still. Oh, looks like we're into the quarter.
Yep.
And we are going to head to the fourth quarter. Okay. If I had to, my druthers, bottom line, what needs to happen? I mean, obviously we need to win.
Yeah.
Clearly. But what?
I think the Tigers need to score quickly, get this loud crowd back in the game, get the crowd on their feet, ready to cheer on their team, leave time on the clock. The defense needs to make a stop and then get the ball back and try and score again. And if we can keep the Hornets out of the end zone and the Tigers can get in the end zone, I think we'll be looking good. Like, we just got to sway the momentum to the Tigers, especially at a home game like this.
You know what I'm thinking? Last week they lost 30-22. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and so we had an opportunity at that last minute of the game to either tie the game, right? I think, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
I'm smelling that type of scenario here, that perhaps maybe they're going to score again and make it hopefully 20-14, but then it's going to get down to the wire, and hopefully not, but.
Amazing catch there by Josh Manning, who is fighting for more yards, and that's incredible right
Seriously. Yeah, and what a great job by Benassi. I mean, to hang tough in the pocket.
Absolutely.
Okay, deliver that ball perfectly into his head. And Josh, I mean, honestly, in his defense, I mean, he had to move just a little bit. He had to contort just a little bit to grab that ball, but good for him.
Devin Andrews shakes the first guy off, but is grabbed by the second guy for a loss of 2.
Yeah, is that our friend?
Yeah.
Is that our, okay, is that 93? Oh, 13, excuse me. I say, that's wrong. Oh, wrong roster. Brian Davis, Melody said, sophomore. I think that's right. It says he's supposed to be a wide receiver, but that didn't look like a wide receiver thing to me. Looked like he just wrapped him up like a sandwich and said, no thank you.
We'll see a screen pass, which is stopped behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Bless him. Bless him. I mean, they're trying. We're at a third and 13.
See if the Tigers convert this here. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets down to fourth down that we go for it. Seeing our scenario.
Even on the 30 and on the Hornets, you think they would go for it? I wouldn't
risk it. This much time in the
it.
game, it's hard to tell.
I wouldn't risk it. Like, if we're like with 5 minutes left, yes.
Yeah.
But we've got about 10. I think it's a little, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I am the football connoisseur.
Of course, yeah.
I have played for years.
I could definitely see both being a possibility.
Indeed.
Benassi will roll out to the right, throw it up to Josh.
Okay, that was
Almost
a great.
caught it.
And
there are
great
flags on
pass.
the play.
Yeah, flag on the play. That was a great pass, though. Seriously.
Yeah.
What a great arm he has, and accurate.
Rolling out under pressure.
Yes.
Accurate throw.
Absolutely.
And that will be pass interference on the Hornets.
Oh my gosh! And we have another flag.
This will almost indefinitely be unsportsmanlike conduct.
So let's just do penalties on Kansas City all the way into the end zone. How about that? I'll take it.
This propels the Tigers forward very much and helps them out. The refs look like they're talking out what all the flags are for, or this late flag that came onto the play after the play was over.
Okay, and so here's the thing. If I'm North Kansas City and I'm a player, let's go ahead and look at the scoreboard. 20-7. We do not need, if I'm a coach, I do not need my players to be making some silly plays like this because, as we've said before, because Tigers have done the same thing.
Of course.
They're getting free yards. You have the momentum. You have the score. Yeah, you're shooting yourselves in the foot.
I couldn't agree more. I mean, honestly, if I was a coach, I would have me frustrated. My players would have to stay in this game as it is not over, especially with penalties like that. It is just not over.
Yeah, look at him. He's walking. He's taking a nice little stroll right down Tiger Lane. Here we go on the 40-yard line. Excellent. Yeah, I mean,
taunting called
it's not necessary. It's just not necessary.
Yeah.
That's a killer for a coach. That would irritate me.
Which resets the downs to 1st and 10 too. So this is very, very good for the Tigers.
All right, so at this point, pass or run? What do we got?
A run, which is brought down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 2.
That front 4. Okay, that was number 12. Oh, 17?
20.
Oh, Chris Kelsey. Got it. Yeah, I think we have to do something besides the run at this point and do a quick, a little 5 yards here, 4 yards here.
Lots of people
scenario moving, where we're not running up against the front 4 here.
Josh and David are lined up on the right side. Nobody in the backfield here. Almost definitely a pass. See what
look at North Kansas City, though. Look at how poised they are.
Absolutely.
They're not. We have not had an offsides call on them yet.
5 receivers out. Man-on-man coverage. Blitz in.
Oh, my gosh.
Tipped,
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
And it's down. Incomplete pass.
Remember what I said in the first half. Max said that this is one of the best defensive teams in the city and that this was going to be a challenge for the Tigers. And I'm telling you, with plays like that, I mean, not only are they rushing the quarterback, they're getting their hands up so that when he does try to throw it, he's batting it down. I mean, what more can you ask for? So already we're at 3rd and 12, and we thought we were sitting pretty going down Tiger Lane, and now not so much.
We'll go in a 5-wide set again.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. They were
David Dossett.
Oh, I think fans are whining a flag, and they're saying incomplete. Incomplete. I'm not sure. What do you think? Was that a pass interference?
I think that was clean. I think that was very, very good
my producer says otherwise. She's a little upset. She's a little upset. And as is Coach Thomas, he is fired up on the sideline, giving the refs a piece of his mind. Look at him.
How can he not be? Especially if you're a Tigers fan.
He was like,
there.
okay, that's not happening. Which is unfortunate because now that brings us to 4th and 12. We've got, 9 minutes left to go. We're in kind of we need to be scoring situation. Yeah. We can't wait any longer.
5-wide set one more time here. A conversion here would be very, very good. Low snap. Looks like the same thing.
Oh, my goodness. He almost had it.
Turnover on
He
down.
Really almost had it.
He did.
And again, are you seeing them rush Benassi? He doesn't have any time to make an accurate pass to any of his receivers because he's got number 97, 300 large in a charge coming in his face.
This defense is showing that they came to play and showing why they're rated one of the best defensive lines in this conference. Proving that they're a force to be reckoned with. Absolutely.
Okay, and this should not be a surprise because remember when we were doing our research, they held Staley to just 8 points last week, and that final score in that game was 10-8, and we're only at 7, and they've already put up 20. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but I guess we were kind of hoping that the Tigers would kind of come and play and score a little bit more tonight.
Yes, definitely hoping for a more offensive game from the Tigers. Especially with the powerful offense of the North Kansas City Hornets. I mean, you have to be competitive in the offensive aspect. Run there, just to gain a 3 there on the play.
Well, it's a gain, which was more than what we got in the last 3 plays. Oh, my gosh. Dang it. Bless them.
Looks like they'll be moving to that 4-wide out set that they are running quite frequently.
Trickery. We've seen this before. They're probably going to run with either House or Fryer. Let's see if we're right.
It is a pass.
Swallow him. Okay, time. It's about time. This is the first sack of the game.
Oh, yeah.
This is the first sack of the game.
Second, or 1.5. The first one back
We're
in the
not
first
sure.
quarter on that,
We're for sure remembering first sack of the second half.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
We're not sure if it's the whole game. It's okay. I don't have a statistician yet.
3rd and 11 for the Hornets now. On their 40 rather. Looks like they will be running a 5-wide set, empty backfield. Tigers just running the same set.
Okay,
definitely has to be a pass.
Is this going to be my safety covering? Okay.
Looks like we have a bit of a zone going on here.
Oh, my gosh.
And he will be sacked.
Thank you, Tiger defense. Coming up strong when they needed to. They were not fooled when Johnson kind of rolled out to try to kind of look for that, that little sneaky wide receiver over here on the sidelines like they had the last 3 times when they scored. So bravo to the Tiger defense.
Just under 7:30 to play left in this fourth quarter. That's a very crucial stop that the Tigers needed as the Hornet punt team comes on. Tigers need to get the offense rolling right here. If they can get a touchdown and get back on defense and score quickly, I think we have a chance to win this one.
Yes, I would agree in my heart for sure. Oh, loud crowd's trying to get loud at this moment. Okay. They're trying to get look at them. They're trying to get Tigers to get a
offsides
call.
Devin's going to return it.
That really was a nice open field. That was a nice open field tackle, don't you agree?
That was.
He didn't give him any room. Honestly, I'm thankful that Devin just held on to the ball.
Of course. Especially with that open field tackle on Devin, who's so elusive and can get around guys and make them miss. That's a good tackle there by the special teams. A little bit of a dance party here in the broadcast.
Go Tigerettes. Oh, they're working it.
Tigers with 3 wide, 1 in the backfield. Run play, which is swallowed up way behind the line there.
I'm telling you.
Number 13, Brian Davis again.
No, this has not worked. This has not worked.
On the tackle there.
Our O-line needs to help out here. They need to be moving their feet. Again, a tough task. Not going to lie. It's a tough task. Easier said than done. However, it needs to get done. Otherwise, we're taking another L in the loser column.
4 wide here.
Well,
quick pass under pressure, rolls out, goes for the scramble, gets out of bounds.
I've been told to tone it down, but I'm just stating facts. we need to get it done, otherwise we're going to lose. Or if you're a Tiger fan. If you're a Hornet fan, you're like, woohoo! Whoop, whoop.
3rd and 9 for the Tigers.
Yeah, we're just same situation. It's hard.
Rolls out right. Looks for his
nice.
Connects with Josh Manning.
And how is he wide open? Again, if I'm a North Kansas City Hornet, I'm thinking I'm all over him because he's one of our better players. But maybe he ran a pretty good route.
He definitely did. That is a first down for the Tigers, which you love to see as a Tigers fan.
Nolan, is that your car?
No, that is not my car.
Oh, yeah.
That ball is underthrown.
Yeah, look, what just happened there, Nolan?
Lots of pressure on Benassi.
Again,
pressure to make a throw and get it out, which he did a good job of in not taking the sack. He at least got the ball out, making it incomplete.
Yeah, I would agree with that. That was a heady play by Benassi that he was able to figure that out. Bless his heart. Honestly, he's getting thrown into this position. Only had 5 days to prepare. I think he's doing a pretty great job.
I think he's doing good, especially on 5 days running an entire offense. He's definitely doing good.
Yeah, kudos. Kudos, Benassi, from up here in the booth. We applaud your effort. Yes. Yeah,
flags are out on the
they're
far
looking
sideline.
What?
We'll see what this is.
Darn it, I missed it. Well, it looks like they're getting ready to play. Benassi's like right behind, lined up here.
Pass
2nd and 10. Oh my gosh. Benassi's running for the first time.
Scrambles. Good.
Maybe we need to have more of that. Maybe we need to have more of that. Go, Benassi, go. I can see you, Ryan Boy. I see you. Excellent. Let's go ahead and do a little bit more of that. Clearly, our secondary, the secondary had us covered, and so he didn't have an outlet for his pass. So
which opened up the run for him, of
absolutely.
course.
And so he was able to get some crucial yardage that we needed. Now we're at first and 10.
Yep.
On the 39. Right? 41. 30. Oh, my gosh. 41.
Yes.
Right?
Josh in motion. It'll be a quarterback.
Okay, I'm telling you.
He's on the run.
Oh.
Takes a good hit.
I hope
Looks
he's
like
okay.
A gain of 2.
He pops right back up. So now I'm wondering if they're thinking they would have done that earlier in the game.
Maybe.
We're at what? 5 minutes left to go. We need 2 scores. Yeah.
Which, if Elijah Martinez is in this game, we see a lot more quarterback runs, and I think they're just now trying to see kind of like
if he's mobile.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which Alex Manassi is an incredible athlete. Varsity basketball.
He is. Absolutely.
Golfer, football player, true athlete. Quick pass, open, good yardage.
Okay, and that was a nice yards after the catch. I mean, he didn't just stop and plop. He had to get an extra couple yards after that.
JT
catch.
Belt
Good
on the
for him.
reception.
Okay, who is that? I couldn't see.
JT Belt.
Okay, JT, who's doing great.
Oh yeah.
Somebody said he was injured. Clearly
Low
not.
Snap.
Oh, you know what happened there? He was ready to go. He was ready to go. He was thinking, I'm going to run, and he didn't have the ball. Yeah, it was just too fast.
Took his hands off the ball, trying to get upfield too quickly.
Uh-oh. Somebody's in trouble with a black what?
Tundra.
Tundra. Luckily, hopefully your Tundras are in your garages. But if it's here, it might get towed.
5 wide here. Quick pass.
Oh, my gosh.
And that is deflected.
Okay, I'm a little disappointed in that throw. But, again, he's being hurried and is not having an ample time to get the pass accurately to his receivers. Oh, bless him.
He's putting up an incredible fight against this defensive line that is just always in the backfield, constantly forcing him to make quick plays.
They're hurrying him all over the place. All night, honestly. Wonder what that stat's going to look like. How many hurries?
3rd and 10 for the Tigers now. 5 wide set. Conversion here is almost needed. Is needed with just 4:37 left to play. Quick pass, and that is deflected.
Okay, time is running out. We're at 4:34 left in the game. Down 2 scores. I mean, we need 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yep. And the offense will stay out here because we need to convert this.
Benassi's like, okay.
Seen it happen before. A game in Texas, down like 2 or 3 scores, 2 onside kicks recovered. Minute 7 left in the game, and they came back. Scrambles out right. Avoids a man, gets loose, keeps on his feet, and gets the first
Wow.
down.
Did you see him weave in and out and avoid all of those NKC defenders? That was pretty impressive. Not going to lie. Look at him taking this on his own shoulders, honestly. Since our receivers are being, covered like white on rice. Okay, who's taking a timeout? Are we taking a timeout?
I believe we took a timeout there. Give our offense a breather, collect our bearings, get our play set in stone.
Oh, no. Maybe it was a ref umpire time. Or is it a ref timeout? Yeah,
there is a
for
player
a player
down
who's
on the
down.
field, yes.
So that it was. I don't think we took a timeout. I think that was just an injury timeout.
Yes.
So it looks like it was North Kansas City. Looks like he's going to be fine. He gets up under his own power. It looks like it was number 9, Braden Sullivan.
Yes.
Perhaps. He's bent over. He's not quite off the field just yet, but there he goes. Yeah, I hope he's okay. I didn't actually see what happened.
I didn't either. You want to see anybody get hurt, though. You never want to see.
Yeah.
Tigers with the 1st and 10 now. Ball on the 12-yard line. 5 wide set again. I think this 5-wide set's working very well for the Tiger offense, giving them the option to pass or giving the opportunity for Ganassi to keep it.
I think they're doing a play out of the North Kansas City playbook, not going to lie. I mean, NKC's done this too, and then they had, Johnson run and or pass.
Quick pass caught.
Okay, is that Landon?
Stays on his feet, yes.
Is that Landon Shepard? See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm
forward.
talking about right now.
He stopped on the 1-yard line.
Okay, that was a smart play. We need Landon Shepard. Remember, we talked about his girth.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, he's just muscle. And he was able to hold on to the ball as he was rushing forward, and then the rest of the Tigers came in to push him in.
That was a good fight for those
So now we need to score here at this point. What are we? 3:46 left. Okay, ball is on the 1-yard line. Is that right?
Yes. Could see a run from Devin here. That box looks loaded for North Kansas City.
Oh, my
Play
word.
Is there
blown
flags
dead
in the back of the end zone.
The coaches are thinking it's probably on our Tigers. Was it a timeout or what happened here?
I believe it's going to be offsides on the Tigers or a false start.
Yeah, it looks like Thomas is going to take that opportunity, though. Talk to Ganassi, kind of, okay, here's our plan. And okay, he's coming back to, what'd you say, Prosley? We're going to do what? No, I'm kidding.
Looks like that might have been on North Kansas City. It looks like he moved it forward. I'm not sure.
Okay, yeah.
On the field against the Hornets.
It was on the Hornets. That moves the Tigers even closer. Landon Shepard in at quarterback. Looking like we might see a quarterback keep here. Box is loaded by North Kansas City, trying to prevent a run here.
Well, I tell you, I don't know if I'd run it up the middle. What are you thinking? Are you thinking run up the middle, or are you going to go ahead
I think that's what's going to happen, but I think myself I would try and bounce it outside. And he is going to get in there. Touchdown, Tigers.
What do you call that play? Because it wasn't right up the middle. It was almost like a hitch. Like a, I don't even know what you call that.
It's an inside zone run.
Again, Landon Shepard.
Like we said.
We definitely needed that score. It's 3:15 left to go. Obviously, we need another one to win, but this is like shades of last week. We're in the same situation. We went ahead and scored and got it down to within one score, and then time ran out for us. And so that says to me that we need to be doing a little bit more of this type of stuff sooner and faster in the game.
So PAT is up and good, making it 14-20 Hornets.
What Coach Thomas looks like he's asking for? Yeah, he's got a flag. I know he was. That's what I was wondering.
He was signaling that he wanted a flag.
Well, it's down. The flag is down on the field.
If it's on the Hornets, I would most likely see him decline it and just keep the PAT.
Okay, so we've got Dossett with some pretty great plays tonight. 3.
Yes.
We have Landon Shepard coming in, large and in charge, like we needed him to be.
Yes.
Okay, and then we've got Ganassi and Josh Manning. I mean, really, we have our triple or quadruple option here. Now we just need the time to work for us, not against us, and get a stop here.
Yes, and I think the Tigers on a 4-game losing streak are playing better football towards these last 2 games. Last game was very close, only lost by 8 points, and this game we're playing way better than we have been. I think we're definitely on an upward trend.
Yeah, I kind of agree. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Nolan. I just feel like we're in the same situation.
Yes.
And I worry that the time is going to run out, and the kids have worked hard, and they're trying to do the best they can with a horrible situation with their quarterback is not here. He's out basically, possibly for the rest of the season, possibly. So Ganassi's had to come in, and again, we've said this. He's done a really good job considering the situation.
100% agree.
Oh my goodness, a parent is pretty upset or happy. Not sure if y'all could hear that, but boy, we sure did.
Looks like they will move the kickoff up a little bit. That might be a result of that penalty from the PAT
Yeah, which I never
attempt.
knew. What was the penalty?
I'm not sure.
So no one has left yet here in the stands. Loud crowd is not as loud as what they need to be, but, that's okay. They're here in spirit, right? Okay, nice. Were you thinking a squib or
They must have been. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be on the Hornets' 20-yard line.
Bless you. Our fabulous camera operator and our wide shot, Corinne, was dealing with a little bit of sneezing allergy. Okay, do or die again. I think I've said this 4 times. 3 minutes, 15 seconds. We need a score. We actually need to score and stop first.
Yeah.
And then to score in 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Go.
I think the problem right now is the Tigers' offense is just taking too long to get started. I mean, it's picking up, but it's starting off too slow, and we're left with too little time to finish the game.
It's like we're trying to fish them out for the first half, and I'm like, we don't have time to be fishing out. You need to be really trying to score.
Yep.
Anaya says, our tight camera gal tonight says, we can do it. And I think we can too. Nice.
Run defense
and that's
there.
a good start. That's a good start right there.
Yep.
That's a good start. Now, the issue is going to be, did we take a timeout there? Did we take a timeout there? Look at Osahan.
We did take a timeout there.
Osahan, one of our fabulous folk who works with us every now and then in advanced broadcast, made that stop. Got to give him some props. We want a win-win like it's not the last time. Oh, I'm just kidding. Tigerettes keeping everybody entertained. Okay, so pass. Are we thinking pass?
I think we're seeing runs only. Keep that clock chewing.
Yeah, just like, okay.
I don't
Run
think
down the
pass
clock is what you're saying.
Yeah.
And make us use our last other 2 timeouts. And so
only one timeout now.
Oh, we only have 1 timeout.
Tigers
Ooh,
have one
yeah,
timeout.
clearly I wasn't paying attention.
Timeouts.
Okay, so wait. So now we only have 1?
Yes.
Okay.
And the Hornets have 0.
So what would work in their favor is run it and get the first down. Yeah.
Oh, we should have won.
Which second down?
Ball is handed off again. Stop behind the line of scrimmage again.
Excellent. If we can do that one more time, right? Maybe?
Timeout called by the Tigers.
Good call on the timeout there with the yardage being so big for the Hornets. Calling a timeout there is very good, giving the Tigers more time to play.
So okay, if I'm Coach Douglas, is it Douglas?
Yes,
I always, yeah. If I'm okay. I'm thinking I want to do a trick play. Because I think he thinks we think it's going to go up the middle. So I would maybe send Fryer or House, like fake a handoff to Fryer, and then we'll bite. And then maybe House will come in on I don't know, you're going to have to help me, like on an option, like toss it. So as he runs behind him, maybe.
You think we could see some play action and sort of a trick play short screen pass?
Thank you, Nolan. Yes.
Thank you.
Now the loud crowd is deciding to get a little crazy. I think Dr. Harrison was like, come on now. Or is that Landon Shepard trying to get them involved? Because they are pretty quiet, not going to lie. Okay, it's 3rd down 11. Do or die here. And again, they're trying to get them to get offsides, right?
Play is blown dead.
Okay, I didn't think they had any timeouts left.
They don't. Flag is out on the play.
So is it delay a game? We're not sure what happened because the loud crowd and I love the loud crowd, but they haven't been as loud as we had wanted them this evening. So they were actually really loud right then and there. And that probably made a difference, and that they could not hear him do the snap count.
As they do it again, here we go. 3rd and 11. Stop needed here. Coach is hyping everybody up. Hornets need.
So now it's really loud in here, and we can barely hear ourselves talk. Yeah, he's going to try pass. Oh, and it's incomplete. Excellent.
4th down.
Bravo to the stands for making a whole lot of noise. So it made it difficult for Johnson and his team to go ahead and connect on that pass, and it fell incomplete.
That'll be 4th and 16 as the punt team will come on, and this gives the Tigers a great opportunity to take the lead here. We should get good field positioning as they're pinned pretty back in their own territory. This is a great opportunity for the Tigers.
3 minutes. We have 3 minutes to score. So what was that? Maybe we Hornets got the ball. They only had it for, 30 seconds at the most. So that was a great defensive stand for the Tigers.
If you're the Tigers, though, you want to take a long time on this clock so that the Hornets don't have a chance to get the ball back and score. High snap. It's
not a good
short
kick.
Punt.
Oh, my gosh. It totally takes a great roll. That's right, basically up to the 45-ish.
That'll be Tigers ball maybe? On the Hornets 48. 47, it looks like.
Okay. This is where we're going to see our bread and butter. I mean, let's quadruple option. We have options.
Yeah.
We've seen them all in action. I keep saying it. David Dossett had those 3 catches. Josh Manning had those 2 last ones here in the second half. Benassi is going strong. I mean, I feel like he's got his groove. More so in the second half.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and Landon Shepard has come in clutch.
Yeah. Scrambles out to the right, looks for the pass. Will keep it himself and cut it back inside, and will fall forward to gain just about 1 yard.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage, and that was about it. It looks like, and I didn't see with the glare on this window, I couldn't see if the Hornets secondary was, I'm assuming, like a blanket.
Yes.
For our wide receivers.
Once they saw that was the case, they were on it. Quick pass, scrambles out. Good pass to Josh, who makes a man miss.
Wow.
Gets down to the 27-yard line. That is just an incredible play by Benassi there.
Did he do a pump fake first?
He acted like he was going to run in.
And then
and then just dished it out to Josh.
And that really worked. They bit.
That's a great play. Yeah.
Which allowed Josh Manning to get open and go ahead and scramble for at least 10 more yards after he caught the ball. Oh my gosh.
Deflected again.
Again, I mean, that front line, no wonder they have 21 offers from number 97. Again, with Dominique Orange, 21 offers he has to play at the collegiate level. He knows what's up.
Been such a force tonight, and I mean, he has just been living in the backfield, giving our quarterback no time at all.
Okay, and it just looks like he wouldn't be that fast, but he is. I mean, he's such a big frame, 6'4", 300 pounds.
And he can move. 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. Scrambles out to the left. Cross body. Caught!
Nice!
Amazing catch.
Benassi.
Out of bounds.
Look at him skipping back to back to his team. I mean, Benassi is fired up. This is the most emotion I've seen out of him pretty much all night, and why wouldn't he? We have a minute 48 left to go, 20-14, and the ball is on the 4-yard line. 1st and goal. Okay, but it's not over yet, folks.
Absolutely not.
We need to score.
Keeps it himself. Gets to the outside. Flag.
Oh, and a flag. So that's a touchdown.
Tigers.
Oh my gosh, look at the elation. If you can't see, I need a tight shot on look at all the players here going nuts.
And
rightly so.
Electric.
They have earned it. But boy, I hope Benassi's okay. He took a hit right as he went into that end zone. Holy moly.
I wonder what the flag was on. It could have been a helmet-to-helmet.
Okay, and I wish we had replay. Maybe someday we'll add that to our arsenal, because I really wanted to see him go into the end zone, because that was worthy. Again, we've talked about this. Douglas is pulling his hair out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I'm guessing, what is this, half distance to the goal again? I mean, as far as the extra point?
Yes. I believe the Tigers are going to stay with the kick here.
So right now we're tied up. So
yes,
we to win the game, we clearly need to get this extra point.
Yes.
Otherwise, we're going to be here possibly in overtime, maybe till 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Micaiah is shaking her head like, no.
It's up, and it is good.
Oh, yes. Okay, now, here's what needs to happen right now. 1:41 left. That's clearly enough time for some passing to go on with Johnson to his wide receivers. So we have seen that in action. We had 2 30-yard plays already, one in the first half, one in the second half. So I know it can be done.
Yes,
so it is not over. This is not over. That said, everyone's kind of excited, and as well they should be.
Of course.
You know, this would be great for the Tigers to be able to get a win out of this, but it's not over. We have 1:41, and we need the defense to step up again.
The defense needs to make a stop here. A stop wins the game, and that would just, it would be so good for the Tigers. Ending that losing streak, getting momentum into games, enabling them to play better.
Yes, I mean, I hope they're fired up, and that we need the crowd to kind of stay in it. The loud crowd needs to be loud or continue to be, and not get complacent here. Nor does the defense need to become complacent. You cannot roll over.
The atmosphere here is absolutely electric, as it should be. I mean, incredible play there.
Yeah, they're having a lot of fun down there, and rightly so. My gosh, it's been basically 2 years that we could actually have a good time at a football game. Good Lord.
Kick is up.
Ooh, I was hoping to go in the end zone.
What's the gap? Bit of miscommunication. It's bobbled. Picks it up, though.
Okay, but that's sometimes when you get those trick plays where you don't, like, it's, oh my gosh.
Flag on the play.
What the heck
was
was that?
2 flags on the play.
Was that between our 2 players
yes.
here? So, who is that? Gosh, I need binoculars.
There's 2 flags on the play, so we'll have to
maybe
see
they'll
what
offset.
comes out of this.
Maybe they'll offset.
Could offset.
That could be, you know, the best case scenario, unless it's against North Kansas City.
And that is on North Kansas City. Oh, they do offset.
Yeah. I've seen a couple games. Football. No.
1st and 10 for the Hornets on the
all right, they're getting loud again, which is what we
line.
need. They need to make it so that Johnson cannot hear at all to go ahead and snap that ball. I mean, the best case, yeah. I mean, don't you think?
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like I hate it when they play the prevent defense. But I don't know that should we do man-to-man or zone?
It's hard to tell because the receivers are talented and can bust open the coverage, but zone is a little bit more relaxing and gives a chance for less big gains.
Yeah, so it's 1:28, and so they can just do 10 yards, 10 yards, 10 yards, 10 yards down the, okay. And that's what we need. That's what we need. If he's going to pass that ball like that, our defense needs to swarm that receiver and then just get him and knock him down.
Clock
and
is
kill
running.
the clock.
Clock is
and
running.
kill the clock. So keep him in bounds.
3rd and 4. Under pressure, sacked. Tigers with the sack.
I can't tell who it is because the glare on my window.
That sack is so clutch there.
Who was that? Dang it! I want to say could have been Osahan. Turn around.
Balls up.
Oh! Oh! We may have got an interception.
And that is a
oh my gosh, you guys.
down.
I mean, honestly, the Tigers deserve this win. We've got 38.9 seconds left, but honestly, what's going to get?
Kneel it out.
They just need to kneel and call it a. So we have a W. Our 4-game losing streak has been snapped.
And an incredible game this was. I mean, it really was. It was a complete battle all the way to.
Oh my gosh, our first game calling and we got a win. We should be calling. We need to call every single game for the rest of the year. I don't know what Blake or Austin are going to say about that, but I tell you what, we're good luck charms. That's what I'm going with.
I think I agree.
The Golden Tiger Marching Band has their world-famous glow show that's going to take place.
Yeah. So we were talking. I don't know. But Mr. Melody was talking about staying after the game for the folks that are here for the glow show.
Yeah.
So I have to say, look at that. Now they're going to do the tradition, which is the gauntlet, or how does that happen? Do all the fans just go out onto the field? Is that after the win?
We'll have to see. That is a Tigers win. 21-20 against the North Kansas City Hornets.
Oh my goodness, you guys.
Absolutely incredible game.
It really was. What a great game to call. And you were saying just before we came on, you were like, man, I hope it's a close game because it's going to make it a lot easier for us to be able to share with this. So, yeah, look, all the cheerleaders, and I'm not sure if the fans are coming out.
Are you filming the glow show too?
I can't. We're not allowed to because we didn't pay for the rights. Yeah, we were asking if they could actually film the glow show, but we can't because by law we did not pay for the rights of the music that they are playing to air it on our website. So, yes. That said, let's go ahead and kind of recap real briefly and quickly what we saw here. Who's your player of the game?
My player of the game honestly has to be Benassi. I mean, he comes in 5 days on quarterback, and he gets it done. He gets this Tigers team a win that they desperately needed, comes in super clutch, and I think he's got to be my player of the game. How about you?
I'm going to have to agree with you because you and I had talked earlier that we had actually talked to Alex just before the game, and I said, hey, what did you do to prepare? What did you do? And so everything that he did do, a la film study, he talked with his receivers, which that totally came into play today.
Absolutely.
Okay? He did all the quarterback reps, and it totally helped, and we finally got the win.
100%.
Yes. Okay. So I just want to say, I don't know about you, but I thought we had a great camera person in Corinne Foxhoven. Thank you so much. And Anaya Phillips here on our tight shot, and our fantastic producer, Micaiah Clayton, making the magic happen for us. So we are going to sign out. Who are we playing next week? Should we get ready for that? Who is our next opponent? How do we not know this?
I don't know.
How do we not know this? But don't you worry. We're going to be playing again next week. And we're hoping for another win. And until then, we are going to sign off. I'm Elaine McDonald.
And I'm Nolan Strickland. Thank you for tuning in tonight on this absolute thriller.
Oh, we're going. No wonder. It's an hour and a half away, friends. It's in St. Joe. So you will not be hearing our lovely voices because we will be here. Anyway, thank you so much. We will see you guys next time. Have a great night.